Check, check, check. Unmute me. All right, muted. The fuck? Hey, how's it going, everybody? We're doing a quick sound check, getting everything in order. We got Julia here, Taylor McCarty, obviously. Just testing out the sound and everything. You guys let us know how it sounds. I'm fucking got this shit turned up. I'm not getting any audio, but this is probably beforehand. Check, check, check. Beautiful.
Is this going to be at the same broadcast though?
Yeah.
So I can share it now?
Don't share it yet.
Okay.
We can actually get started.
Okay. Here he comes.
Huh?
I just shared the YouTube.
What up?
What's up?
Yeah, I need some Red Bull or something,
Can you
dude.
believe I was here before Paul was? I'm supposed to be fat. Oh, Paul, this is Julia. Julia, Pop.
Nice to meet you.
Your name is Julia Roberts.
It is.
That's awesome.
I can't even say like the legal name because that's not a real thing.
I'm Groovy.
Ruby, is that what you said?
Ryan, we can't find
No, that's the boss's desk.
either, dude. We don't know where the hell you lost it.
Boss Hoss.
Ryan Julio in the search for the lost beanie.
Wow, you smell
We'll
like...
find it one of these days.
We're live. No, you smell like something else. Oh, weed? We're live. Can they still hear me?
Yeah, I'm trying to hear you.
Oh, we don't want to hear me after that. Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
You can never trust anybody.
Go ahead and talk on your mic real quick.
La 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 la. Talk. That was my singing skills too. La la la. Hey,
Hey, sorry.
it's big in the bedroom.
Those things, these work best if you get them like as close to your mouth as possible.
Yeah.
Coronavirus.
There you go.
Get your coronavirus all over.
You just want to cover my face, Bob. It's fine. I would too. Your backpack just fell, homie.
That's okay. Unless somebody's gonna trip on it.
Okay, that's good. And that one's got to be kind of close too.
Do you hear him?
Coronavirus.
You have to be close.
I
Make it-
know. I just told him that I laughed. I heard it.
No, he was talking to you.
I was talking to him.
I'm getting a little
Julia.
bit.
What?
He's talking to you. Pay
And
attention.
I'm saying stuff into the microphone, Taylor. Therefore, there's no audio coming through because I'm talking right here. What earrings do you have in?
Earrings. I don't remember what I put in.
What?
Okay, that's good.
You can hear you.
All right, test music.
Yeah, testing music. Music sounds fine.
Oh, Siobhan, my girl. It's big in the bedroom. Oh, they heard all of that. Oh, God.
About time there's some estrogen on the show. That's true.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Freshly imported from Minnesota.
That sounds fine. All right, let's test Paul.
Did you just see my smoke?
Hello, Julia. Hello, Taylor. Hello, everyone.
That's the
Good
comments.
evening. What?
Check, check, check. I'm talking like Paul.
I know.
I'm talking like Paul, real loud and real low.
That's good.
Is it good?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, I need to turn that down.
Did you bring party favors too? Jeez, Paul.
Yeah, nice.
Siobhan, what's boppin'? Chris Watson's, thanks for stopping through. Gary Pruitt, I see you, brother. Lisa Kostravia, what's going on? Sound check's good. Everything's in there. We're gonna go to the standby, and we're gonna get everything set up, and then the show should start here in about 5 minutes or so. Hell yes. So in the meantime, stay tuned. Come back if you leave, but we'll be starting like 5 minutes or so. Don't go nowhere, or do. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Ba-doop.
You're good, right? Are you good?
For what? Yeah.
What
What's
up, what up, what
going
up,
on,
what up?
everybody?
We have such a classic opening to every show. We're just
Yeah.
all like talking.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Welcome
Not much,
back
dude. What's
to
up with
the internet. This is episode 4596 of the
Episode
Plug.
30.
What episode is it?
Episode 30.
Season 2, episode 30.
Beautiful. My name is Paulie G.
It's your boy Ether.
And I'm Bob.
And welcome. We have a couple of beautiful ladies sitting next to us. This one needs no introduction. This is the beautiful TAYLER McCarty joining us. Why is my... Bob, you sabotage me.
And what did Ethan say? It's
did
just
nothing.
TAYLER McCarty? What? Didn't you say that earlier?
Just TAYLER McCarty?
Yeah.
You said that.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't remember.
I'm not... Listen.
Not
love
just
you.
TAYLER McCarty. It's the TAYLER McCarty.
Chaz again. Fuck, Bob.
I don't know.
All right, to my left, I just met this beautiful young lady about 20 minutes ago, and so I know nothing about her other than she is a model. Is what I've heard. You have an awesome name. It's Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
on
Let's do that real
our
quick.
show
Julia Roberts,
right
ladies and
now,
gentlemen.
dude.
She's a special guest host tonight, along with the beautiful Miss TAYLER McCarty.
You know
you
we're
wanna-
at the height of our career when we get famous celebrities like this one on the show.
We do give the best introductions, man.
We do.
It's amazing. Julia, you want to fill us in? What kind of modeling do you do? What do you do? Anything else?
Where are you from?
I'm from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
This is amazing. What a resume, you guys.
She came just from Minnesota to
Yep.
join us.
That is
the way.
amazing.
What do you
lot of
do
viewers
for
from
what do you do for a living, Julia?
Be myself.
That's amazing. I think that's one of the most amazing things you can do for a living is be yourself. Do you have any musical background or any breadth of experience, anything like that? You avid music listener? If so, what's your genres?
Music is my life.
That's your life.
Yes.
Can you are you hearing her good?
Music saved my life
better?
also. So
Beautiful.
there's
All
that.
right.
Shouts
What kind
to
of music do you listen to?
Everything.
That's a good answer as well. So elaborate.
You're gonna love this show then.
Saved your life. While you're doing that, Bob, Ethan, they don't drink, but they do. You guys can still cheers.
Yeah. Cheers
These
to
Mc-
sobriety.
McCafes.
Yes.
Cheers to sobriety.
Being sober.
And cheers to you guys.
Cheers, you guys. Thank you so much for watching the show. So what kind of, you like everything?
Yeah.
You said music saved your life. Can you give us a rundown? Or
Mostly just like alternative,
Okay.
punk rock,
Nice.
metalcore.
Nice.
Emo
But I will listen to everything. Like,
That's great.
You like synthwave.
What is that even?
What is
Oh my goodness, Taylor.
We already go into this.
synthwave?
Yeah, why are you doing this?
When, we live in the 80s, man.
gonna
It's
slap you with a ruler.
20, and I still live like it's the 80s. We'd be listening to some straight up dope shit. Dubstep meets like retro pop,
It's
you know
like
what I'm saying?
robot porn music.
Clang. It's that clang.
Clang.
You gotta get that clang.
It's
You
definitely
get that
robot.
clang. It's very important.
So,
Really important
Julia,
content.
let's one more time. Let's get a round of applause for our special guest hosts, Julia and Taylor.
Boom, 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 boom,
Big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Taylor, you are familiar with how the show works.
Bam.
Julia, you may or may not be. That being said, I'm going to give everybody a rundown on how this works out there in whatever land.
World.
First and foremost, thank you all for joining us. I don't know why you guys tuned into this show, but we appreciate it. And we love bringing the entertainment every week for you guys. This is an all original musical platform for all different genres. All genres welcome, Bob, but
Hashtag no covers.
no covers,
covers,
right?
can't
Get in trouble, man. I feel like some of you are starting to do this shit on purpose, and we
Sometimes
got in
I
trouble
worry about
last
that.
week, right?
Yeah, I think we got 50 twice.
Facebook.
We
We
did.
got flagged 5 times
Did.
last week. Yeah,
Because
once
people
for
did
2
covers of
songs.
songs.
Or they
because
peel
they-
samples from other songs too. You know, we have listen. Us having we have a pretty extensive music library between, especially the 5 of us right here. But the 3 of us especially, and some of this shit we just don't catch because it sounds good in a song, you haven't heard it maybe or whatever. You got to be careful with that. No covers are allowed on the show. That being said, this is a chance for you, the artist, to get your music out there with the rest of these other artists and these other connoisseurs of music that watch our show. And it's awesome, man. We've really enjoyed doing this so far. A lot of things come to the show. Some things are friendships, some things are collaborations. Some of them are just different ideas, and people, you get to hear what people really think of your music on the show, which is the really cool part.
Very true.
Yes.
main thing on this show that we do is we rate and review your song. You send it in the pluglive.sub@gmail.com. Ethan will get it. Ethan, what does it have to be in the format
Guys,
of?
just send it in MP3 wave format. Throw some information about you, a quick bio, and maybe some cover art, and we'll bop it up there.
Indeed. Let us know who you are.
If
Yeah.
you guys say good things about me in the emails, I might secretly bump you up. So just leave that in there.
Taylor's quite the stickler on this
Bribe
part. Taylor, what do you think they should send?
Yeah, what do you, like in the comments?
Yeah, well, like in the comments and also to Ethan when he gets their song.
Well, a little
Yeah,
bio.
what are you
We want to
saying?
know a little about yourself.
Where are you from, first and foremost?
What's your
Well,
genre?
and the biggest thing too,
What's your
I know,
sign?
like after we
Genre.
listen
I'm
to
big
some of
on
the music that and there's songs that we really love and we want to listen to again after this. So like, plug your stuff in the comments. Let us know where to find you, how to listen to you, because that's what the show's about.
That's what it's all about, man.
Before
Connecting.
you start listening to songs, pay your water bills. Yeah, you gotta pay those.
Pay them water bills, man.
Those motherfuckers
Don't end up
out
like
there
your
trying to
boy.
Get that?
Okay?
The water gangs, man. It's
Don't. Yeah,
2021
it's
when
the real
water gangs are
Watergate
coming, yeah.
up in Rapid City,
For
man.
real.
Okay.
Close the gate.
We did a whole
The
live
gates.
video about this lady that's a giant cunt and works at the finance office.
See you next
Not gonna say any names.
Love that word.
Not gonna say any names, Connie. Let's get back to the show. So what we do on the show is we rate and review your songs. We give a 0 to 10 rating. Everybody gets 2 points strictly for sending in music and for making music. Those are the two things that we think is pretty amazing that you do already.
We
All right.
appreciate
Number 2, we try to give 5s about an average. 10, right? It's best song you ever heard. You have a best song, your favorite song of all time. Do you have
I've
one?
only given
Some people, a lot of people
I
don't.
don't have a best song I've ever heard.
lot
I
of people
have
don't
like
have
a
that.
favorite band, but I don't have the best song.
Let's say it's a favorite band. Give me a favorite band.
A Day to Remember.
A Day to Remember. Okay, so Day to Remember is
Hands down.
Remember.
Day to Remember whatever song you're feeling. That's a 10, right?
Okay,
And
okay.
it's going to be different for everybody. So it's be respectful is the
We're all
main thing.
music
If you
snobs
start
here,
telling
so
people their
just
music's
like,
trash,
I'm sorry, Data Remember's okay, but
yeah. I mean,
But I feel like it's like a different genre too.
hell yeah.
I don't listen to much A Day to Remember, but I don't mind.
I've given
Very
2
much
tens
genre,
the
not my genre.
entire time
Highly doubt I will ever give a
Involved
10
in
to
anything.
anybody.
That's true.
Dealt out
That's
some
true.
times before.
Don't be
Sometimes
calling
I
people's
have
music
attention,
trash
but
in the
nothing else.
comments.
I don't care.
Symphony.
We want you guys to comment.
Don't get that point though.
That symphony was bopping, Taylor, and you
Let me get through the rules. Let me get through the rules, you guys. Jesus.
Okay, sorry,
Right?
but hashtag
Jesus.
Jesus.
We have to be respectful to everybody on the show. It's really hard to send your music in once, period, to the show. And a lot of these people are doing it multiple times. They want to hear what people actually think. None of this nonsense, this malarkey. All right, we'll kick you out of the fucking chat.
We've heard growth though. That's the beautiful thing. Is we've
Yes.
heard people come and back and send their stuff in, and we've seen the growth and heard the growth.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yep.
amazing.
The next thing you got to do,
Yeah.
if you are sending your song in, is you got to get played on the show. And when we play your song, it's going to be in chronological order. There is ways to get your song bumped up in the list. A couple of you have already taken advantage of that, and we'll get to that here in a second. But we really appreciate. I'd like to first say that we really appreciate all the overwhelming support of the show and the
Love you
donations.
guys.
If I could cry, I would shed tears.
He's gonna
That's
cry.
how emotional that is for me to say that.
Nice.
I am all that is man, though. So
They started this in
they
the
evaporate when they hit my cheek.
right now.
Tears hit my cheek.
But you started when I first met them. They were in
Crying.
Paul's
No, it's a-
living room.
This is fast.
Doing-
This is facts. Thanks to you, we now have a studio, and we are able to get. We're still piecing things together.
Yeah.
Like this isn't our mic.
We're just trying to give it
That's
back
not
to
our
the
computer,
people and give
you
it
know.
back to the
It's okay.
musicians. The only way
We're
we
getting
know
there. Is
how
my
by
point. And it's
sharing
all
it with
thanks
the
to you
public.
guys. But what was that, Ethan? Say that again.
I think that really, well, I forgot.
Well, you said this
about
one
sharing
magical word, and it is share. Share this broadcast.
Yeah, we don't share
Yeah.
this with
Julia
you. We're
Roberts.
giving back to the
Me.
musicians. That's what I said.
Are you ready to do this?
Yes.
Tell them, McCarty.
Do you
Let's
know
do
any
it.
Julia
Let's
Roberts
go.
quotes?
Bob and Ether.
Do I know any what?
Julia Roberts
you
quotes
know
from like
I'm ready.
movies?
We have real
ever
quick.
tried
I want
to
to
do,
get through
like,
some
Julia Roberts
donations. We got
impressions?
Gary
No, but I
Pruitt,
have a
2.5
bunch of,
brains.
like,
Hey,
original
thanks,
movie
Gary.
pictures.
There you go.
Okay,
Let
I'm
me
gonna
make sure I
share
got these
this.
right ones here. This looks like also we have. God damn it! I'm the worst at this, by the
If-
way. Give me 2 seconds. I'm
And if
sorry.
you don't want
Yep.
your song bumped, I know personally for myself, I don't make music, but I will donate just to bump somebody else.
That is the
Yeah, we
nicest
really
damn
appreciate that.
thing
You know,
I've ever heard of in my life.
Donate
you
for
can
bumps.
donate to the thick, juicy content that we give you on the show.
Thick, juicy
If you are enjoying it,
content.
we really, really appreciate that. Empathy Mining Productions is one. Shane Phipps, he's going to be up first, and then I'll get you a list. I'm trying to get Ethan a list so he knows what he's doing throughout the show. This is going to be somewhat of a short show, so let's get into it. We got to be done at around 8. So we got
Lego.
gigs.
Okay, so you said
Got gigs
Phipps.
to do.
We got gigs
I'm trying to
tonight.
get this like shared.
All right. Share. Ether, Shane
Yes,
Phipps, what's
sir.
their song?
So this is Shane Phipps. My submission for tonight's show is a song I just wrote this week. It's all about the things we go through to grow into what we are. Wow. It's called Scars. Scars.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Yeah, I can't help myself.
Scars.
I got scars.
It gets cold out. My scars turn
Everybody
purple.
light up the comments. Let's hear.
I
what
remember
you
when I
think.
was fighting alongside the Mujahideen in the Afghani war against the Russians.
Oh my God.
What?
Joe Biden, man.
Oh.
I've waited years for all my scars to toughen. Now they're thicker than my skin. I didn't go through all that pain for nothing. I'm stronger than I've ever been. Scars. Every scar has a history. Some are clear and some a mystery. Every scar tells a story. Some of shame and some of glory. Scars. I've never seen the land of milk and honey. I've played with fire and I got burned. I wouldn't sell these scars for love or money. Everyone's a lesson learned. Scars. Every scar has a history. Some are clear and some a mystery. And every scar tells a story. Some are shame and some of glory. Every scar tells a history. Some are clear and some mystery. Every scar tells a story.
All right, so that was Shane Phipps' Scars.
Yeah.
Dig it.
Pretty cool, man. All right, so why don't we let our guest host start?
Absolutely.
Julia,
Ooh, right off the bat, just the first.
Yeah.
put her right on the spot.
Throwing you
You're in
right
the
in
hot
the-
seat. Oh, you're just gonna go right into it.
going
Okay,
into
she
it.
gives us.
She knows how she
Alright.
feels about it, man.
Yeah, let us know anything that stood out.
Gary
that not
Pruitt
stand
gives
out.
it an 8. It says nice guitar work, good lyrical content, nice mix. He likes it.
He likes it.
Do you know what? Like, what did you
I
like?
put
and
Scars,
not like about that song?
motherfucker. What?
Was there anything that you pulled that?
I was surprised. Like, I wasn't expecting that.
by the beginning
But
or what?
yeah, I don't know. I
His
honestly
clean
thought
vocals.
I thought like his singing and the music didn't.
Mesh.
Yes.
All right.
Is it the clean vocals? Maybe I don't know.
He's
Yeah,
got a
they
lot of
seem
fog in
pretty
those vocals.
dry, but he had some harmonies in the background that I feel like I appreciated. Maybe I'm just making those up in my head right now, but I think
I
they-
just
I'm
heard
pretty sure
stained.
they
That's
exist.
all I heard.
Okay, I did with his vocals, so I feel like if he had a harder
Harder.
background,
Backing vocals,
like
yeah.
that would work. I feel like the beginning immediately I was like, oh, it's gonna be a country song.
You heard
But when
country?
he started singing, I didn't get that.
It wasn't the
All
country
right.
vibe.
So
I like the
6, right?
explanation.
Yeah.
All right, 6. Taylor, why don't you go ahead?
Lucas Link is a 7.5.
I
Jesse
just heard
is a
Stained.
6.
That's all I have to say.
Okay, but that's not enough.
No, I did like it, I guess. The production wasn't the greatest for me, I thought. That was just me personally. I don't know. I kind of feel like it was missing something.
Something.
Yeah.
It needed warm mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
More mayo.
Warm mayo.
You guys keep that mayo to yourself, okay?
More loves more.
Hails.
So what'd you give it to?
Serve it to me hot.
I'm going to go 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. It's a good score.
Yeah.
I would hit a
Rich
button,
Demise
but
says, I love that too.
I like it. I want to
Don Roppy says, like the guitar. Diddly diddly. Daryl Wallace, I
Diddly
like
diddly.
this tune. Biff says, needs better mix. Nice Vox and concept. Give it a 7. Love the power. Vox are great. 6.5. Oh, nice. Lucas Lynn says that. This is rad, says Bobby. The recording was a little rough, but the song is great. Chris Watson gives it an 8. Jesse a 6. Lucas a 7.5.
all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
You know what
Richie
nobody's
gives it
saying
an
is that
8.
it's bad, though.
No, it wasn't.
This guy says intro a little long, or Lisa
Yes,
Kostroff,
I agree with Lisa.
a little
Puddle of mud.
long. Puddle of mud. I could kind of add
Not
that.
connected.
Puddle mud.
Why is that, Bob?
7.5 from Devil
I
McCare.
do not know.
Probably
Says
be better
you gotta
live.
log
Just have to go without buttons this time, man. I'm not happy about it. I'm going to go in next on
That's
this
so
one.
sad.
Shane Phipps, Scars. Scar?
Scars.
Scars
Like on Lion King?
with an
Scars.
Like
Like
there's
from
multiple,
I
multiple
Prevail?
Oh, like
scars.
multiple scars.
Mine immediately went to
I
the
Prevail
Joker.
scars.
There you go.
I'm going to say this, man. A lot of your music comes back sounding pretty similar in production-wise. I mean, I think that's just the thing is I don't think I don't think any of these songs are complete, in my opinion, because every time I hear one, it's just there's certain aspects that aren't mastered correctly that would actually bring another element to the song and make it that much better. So, like, that's probably why you're getting all these mixed reviews. Some people don't pay attention to that stuff. Other people, that's all they can hear. Me, myself, personally, that's kind of like one of those things that just kind of, when I hear, like the fogginess in the vocals, but the dry vocals with the fog over top is kind of like, I mean, it kind of sets the song apart, separates it a little bit.
Yeah.
Nothing was like tying the song together, in my opinion. That being said, though, it's still really cool and catchy, and you have a great guitar work, and he's got a really smooth voice.
He does.
He got a really, really like
definitely
feel that.
mellow, chill
It
voice.
just needs to be
That
polished and mixed a little better.
I mean, you know, that voice could go anywhere. You could do anything. with
It's
that
like
voice.
the guy that steps up to karaoke and just kind of shocks you.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yes.
wow.
You could see that.
Yeah, but
I
you
was
know, I
not
mean,
expecting
I don't
that
think
either.
anybody would take you for a karaoke singer if you fix the production. I give it a 7 as well. I think it's good. Hey, Bob,
Okay, nice.
clap for me, Bob.
I feel like if he had a legit like setup of like all instruments.
I wonder if that's
ready
the
to
case
go.
too. I wonder if that's the case. It depends on what people have.
And maybe there's not enough.
Right.
You're talking not enough instrumental body in it.
Yeah,
There's
like get
lot
him a
more.
drummer, get him a bit like.
There wasn't a drummer in there, was there? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't think so. That's why I think I was like ready for the rock to come in, and it just didn't happen.
Very true.
Bob, why don't you go next?
Yeah. I'm sorry your buttons don't work. We can figure that out here in a minute.
Word up.
We love you.
Back to the snake pit.
Yeah.
5 minutes,
I'll go-
man. 5
back
minutes
to
in the snake pit, Bob.
Oh, man.
Remember to leave the snakes in the
penalty.
snake pit, Bob.
Aw.
I did. You know, the production was a little off. I don't know. I think everybody kind of touched on it already. It was just like it was missing some fullness in there. So I don't know if maybe.
Fullness and girth.
Yes,
God,
you need
that's-
that
We need
girth.
some girth.
You need that girth.
Listen, this is
You need to fill out
that's
some
actually
of that.
probably the best word for it.
Well, yeah, you
I
need to
feel
fill
you.
out some of
Some
that.
oomph in
There's
there.
a lot of
Tracks thin.
like empty space in that song that could be filled in with maybe different like adding some other instruments or
And bring the drums up a little bit.
please bring the drums.
I
up.
mean,
The
like,
drums
I
and the
can
bass.
hear them. It's just they're so distant. And I get the melodic type thing that he's going for, which is great. Like the softness of it's supposed to be there, but like the percussion, man. If I can't hear that, I have a hard time
Yeah.
like keeping on rhythm with the song.
Girthier and
Maybe
harder.
we're wrong.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Girthier, harder,
Harder,
and
Brighter.
louder.
Bright
Bring
and
it.
girthy. Bob, what do you give
Bring
it?
it.
It's not only me.
I give that one a 6.5.
6.5. All right. All right, Ian, what do you got?
Okay, yeah, and real quick. So, Ashley, to send your songs in, all you got to do is send them in MP3 or WAV format to the pluglive.sub@gmail right there at the bottom. You can see it passing through. Real quick, also want to say toaster back to you, Chris Watson. whatever that means.
Toaster strudels, I like those.
Toaster strudels are good.
Those are actually good.
Yes,
Had one of
yes,
those
yes.
this morning.
Hell yeah.
This is
Have
true.
one of those this morning.
Lisa says,
can
this is
never
my
get the
first time
frosting
sharing. My
right, though.
song is
I
just a
try to do it all
songwriting
fancy,
demo.
but
Be
then it
gentle
always
on my
looks like
production.
it's like-
Not a chance in hell, Lisa.
Sorry
But
about
we will
it.
definitely be very respectful about it. Okay, let me tell you what I feel about this song. I think that I thought it was good, man. I mean, how else can you really get into it? Shane Phipps, you got a specific style that is iconic of your role, but I feel like in the end, it kind of dwells within this same type of cavernous womb of music that you seem to find inescapable. Really what I want to hear more out of you, everybody likes the vocals. The vocals are good. Yeah, I want more power out of them. I think that you could really push that shit to the limit.
Yeah.
Push it to the limit. And really get some grittiness in your vocals. Maybe, just develop it. It sounds, for me, it sounds too shiny. It sounds too smooth. It sounds really small for what your music is supposed to be delivering here. And I think the instrumentation and the production and the songwriting, the lyrics specifically, give off this air of big, fucking powerful everything. And the only thing that's not big and powerful to that degree is your vocals. Production sounds really great. I think your mix is good. The intro came in, the post intro, the verse for the intro came in a little sharp. And I think that's something you probably just want to try to smooth out, sand it over. Overall, I give this one a 6.5 as well.
6.5 from Ether.
Yup.
All right, so we did get a bunch of donations in the meantime, I'm trying to get eating that list. Kim Kerwin is next. She was supposed to be up first.
Nice.
And I forgot. That is my fault, Kim. And then I'm going to give you the list as it sits right now. We do have Kim, and then we have David, Entertain the Wonders, and then after that it's going to be Gary, then Rich. So I'll get that information to you, Ethan. Man, this is just ridiculous.
No, you're good. I got it downloaded right
This
now.
doesn't,
I think-
like,
okay,
there's
can we
like,
just
it's like you
take a
gotta
minute and
find the
everybody just, like,
messages inside the.
Get your wiggles out and calm down. Everybody
wiggles?
just, wiggle out.
It's okay.
Breathe.
It's good.
We're breathing, guys.
I am a conquistador of the fucking internet, all right? The wiggles, all of that,
We love the wiggles. Not in a creepy
okay?
way.
That's it.
That was the creepiest show ever.
I've never watched it. That's scary. All right, so Kim Kerwin. So you guys know this. Okay, this is crazy.
Down the sand dunes.
All right, calm down. You're freaking me the fuck out. Yeah, dedicated to those who have been cheated on. This track is called Burn.
Pink right there.
Yes, love that vibe, that BVE.
About chlamydia.
That's the pink.
No.
Oh, shit.
I've had it with this bad luck streak. Sick of playing like the meek. Now you're running from the flames because I'm tired of your games. There's a black cat on my porch swing, and I can't get rid of the damn thing. It'll end up as my purse strings, yeah. Oh yeah, I filled your tub with gasoline, lit a match and left the scene, yeah. Oh yeah. Let it burn. Let it burn. let it burn. Oh, let it burn. Oh, let it burn. Let it burn.
Oh my. I have to say it. I have to say it. Shit, y'all were thinking
Find
it.
a piece of caramel in your pocket?
Yes, it's a very good one, Jimmy. It's exactly what I needed. And let me go off on this. Kim, you just provided something that is like a sweet piece of caramel that I just randomly found in my pocket at the time when I
Kim
really
Kerwin
wanted
burn.
a piece of caramel. Your song is fantastic. Your voice is perfect. It's just, it's so great. It's so great. People were looking for a climax. I feel like that this was a song, especially with the lyrics,
Sounds like it's gonna
that
happen.
the climax is over. It's already been done, and now you're waiting for the
Definitely not.
scene to change at this point. Shit hit the fan, and she's burning it all to the ground. There's no climax for this. This is the climax, and I think that was just a beautiful fucking song. Congratulations, you are just so talented. I'm giving this one a 9.
9. I know the ladies are itching to get a hold of this one. I'm gonna steal it from them though.
Of course you are.
'Cause
They always do.
I just gotta say a couple things. I'm gonna forget what they heart, but I'll say them. One, yeah, you have a beautiful voice. Two, I don't think there's really like the climax is just the upward, like the second bridge in the song that was like upbeat and flighty, and it was like and it got like cinematic for a second, almost like
Like a
that's
climax.
yeah, like a climax. That is the climax of
We
these
were climbing
songs.
a mountain.
It's a very, very slow jizz of a climax. I mean, this is not exploding.
I totally feel
This
you.
isn't exploding out. It's oozing out, and
Oh, and
that's
your song's
fine.
called Burn.
Burn.
That's weird. Oozing and burning in the same
Odd how
thing.
those things just kind of work out. However,
I don't have a
I do
second
think that your production's good. And I also think that that's. I think that that's what if you're going for that, that's what that you nailed it.
I agree.
That's it. So I'm gonna give it a 8.5 because I thought you did a very good job. Give me this like feeling of like she was saying, like was it Lisa Loeb?
Yep.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that one,
Loeb.
Stay or Nora Jones. It has this like flighty like voice, like real soulful, smooth voice to it. But also it kind of gave this feeling like watching like whatever fucking movie. What is that? Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. Yeah. Or like
Okay.
any movie where there's a girl disappointed walking out, white chick disappointed walking out of a high school.
Right. Things hit the
Another song.
fan, and things aren't great.
Let it burn. She's mad. She just got Brad and Stacy. This is bullshit. I saw them.
She's coming out the doors.
We were supposed to be homecoming king and queen. It's all
walking over the
ruined.
rain.
You have the memory montage from the summer
Yeah.
from before.
90s shit. When you watch that, you're like, oh man, I really feel for whatever Heather. She's really just not. This is not cool, Brad.
Yeah,
Asshole.
you asshole.
10 things I hate about you or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But who wants to go next?
Wait,
Julia?
what did you give it?
I give it an 8.5.
8.5.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5 too.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
I liked everything about it except I don't know. I just want a little bit more oomph in the background of things, I guess.
Okay. Can see that.
Like if you're gonna like sing about how hurt you are, about somebody
want
cheating
oomph?
on you,
Just
I
throw
want
a
a little bit more like
Yeah, Kelly Clarkson, Adele, they do it really
Yeah.
well. You
Just throw
know.
a really fucking
Starts off
high
soft and then
range
just like,
bass solo right
fuck.
in the middle.
Yes.
Like Paul Simon.
A bass solo, like a slap bass solo. Oh fuck yeah, man!
Right in the middle. And then
That would be revolutionary. That would warrant a 10 for me immediately.
Bob, what say
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I thought it was a really pretty song.
Pretty.
Yeah, well, shut the fuck
You just said
up.
pretty.
Yeah.
I know. I hate
It
it.
was pretty.
They don't like
Pretty
when I say
great.
pretty.
It just sounds creepy. Yeah, that's creepy. Sounds like something I would hear in
Hashtag let
a
Bob
jail cell.
speak.
All right, Bob.
That's what I think.
Raw.
It's like a spell that you cast on us, Taylor. You can't just waltz in here with your witchcraft voodoo and be like,
With your
hashtag let Bob speak.
She's pushing good magic. I mean,
She's got, I imagine
I'm the
so.
one
It's
that-
probably productive
It is.
magic.
It's all right. The good juju and the bad juju will like cross each other.
You gotta have both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's my dick.
there was a few. I mean, the production was good, but it wasn't like 100% there. Would have fixed a couple things. And yeah, bass solo, man. Need that bass solo.
Shit. All right, and
I'll give that one a strong 8.
nice.
Strong 8 from Bob.
Seems like everybody pretty much agrees with that. Melissa Dietrich gives it an 8.
A strong 8.
2.5 Brain says, okay, great voice, good imagery, lyrics, and a nice hook, good mix instrumentation, needs a screaming guitar. Danny would kill this. 8. Let those shots burn. Danny or Daddy. Daddy's a daddy. Beautiful voice. There it is. Almost 7.5. 10, 10, 10 from Chris Watts, and that's a 30-point fucking score right there. 9.5 from Jesse.
It's a 30-point
Lots
score
of
right there.
nines in
Nines across the board. Siobhan got a 9 up in there too.
I bet she did.
Women shouldn't
She likes the
shouldn't play with matches. I doubt that. I think that women need to.
Yeah, that art was beautiful.
Art was definitely
Her
beautiful.
art was gorgeous.
The Black Cat lyrics are deep. Ooh, I don't know what that means. I like that. LMAO
too.
bass solo. People like the idea. She's like Glenda, or Jack Norman. Who are these people? Okay, who we got next?
Why are you donating to the show when you're on the show?
I don't know what you're talking about.
How'd you do that so quickly?
I don't know
That
what you're talking
song.
about.
I didn't even see her move
We
once.
love you so much, Taylor.
Cheers, Taylor.
and-
I didn't get to give a story.
You're supposed. Yeah, well, you know what's good? We were gonna give you a shirt last time, and look, I have a little hanger with some shirts on it.
I got a shirt, but I want a fuck you Bob shirt.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
I
you go.
wanna fuck you.
We're gonna do one with a big old dildo on
We
it.
just bought a vinyl cutter, so we're
Yeah.
gonna be making a bunch of shirts and cool shirts
gonna be great.
and stickers. And
Taylor, you're the only one that
I
hasn't
like
given us
the
one
guy in
score
the
yet.
corner.
What would
is,
you
like,
give it?
I
Oh, he's
this is
perfect.
silky
That's my guy.
smooth and
9 from
That's my dude,
I would have been one of those.
Steven.
Not
I
here,
can green
would've
screen you. I could do that.
Paying money.
That'd be easy as fuck, actually.
did it not sign it?
All right, so next up we got David Molcar.
There we go.
Care.
Close this thing out, restart it.
Yeah, just
Everybody share this.
These guys are having issues
share,
over
share,
there.
share the stream once again. You
share.
can
Yeah,
send your
TikTok,
songs into
share,
the pluglive.sub@gmail.com. It's in the ticker sub below us, and the preferred venues would be where you'd send a donation if you'd like to. That'd be PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, and $10 gets you bumped up, $20 for up next. We appreciate all donations. They all go towards keeping the lights on this place, and this would be possible. That's the best, man. We really
Paul, the
appreciate it.
funny part is you said you're gonna look like a tiny man. You totally look like a tiny man.
Boss loss.
He's
I look like a tiny
with
man.
these
Boss
2
house.
I look like a
Amazonians
tiny
next to you
boss.
over
I'm
here.
like baby boss.
Baby boss Paul.
Look at me.
Mwah.
Way back here in the Nevas, in the Nether realm.
Sent the wrong bitch to the Nevosphere. All right. Just another tune from the Souls crew. Mindless Souls is a psychedelic cosmic trio from Northwest Arkansas.
Ooh.
Yes, yes.
I look like I'm photobombing.
It's like on Austin Powers where the little midget guy's like in charge.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fun.
You say little people now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Rude.
Entertain the Wonder by Mindless Souls, you degenerates. called Entertain the Wonder. So it's like if you took some DMT and you're like, okay, this is ridiculous, but I'm gonna humor it. Where's this path gonna lead? She said going down a deep dark alleyway into some secret bar. I like those vibes, but this is not a real bar. This is a bar made of hallucinations and interdimensional beings.
She said this?
Telepathy. Yes.
Ish. Yeah.
You said that.
Yeah. That's what I pretty much sussed out of it, but it sounds great.
Ethan loves you now.
Yeah, you're pretty chill.
She was like, so Ethan,
She talked robot,
The thing
now
about the
Ethan's like,
space,
"Whoa."
this place, clang. And he's just like, yeah. What else?
I'd go to the bar with him, so.
Sick. That's what I'm talking about. See, she understands
the
me.
last thing you
All
ever
of
do.
you guys don't understand
I
me.
don't even know what you just got yourself into.
I have no clue, but I'm going to Minnesota,
You
Paul.
guys don't understand me.
I'm going to go see Gary Pruitt.
Well, Jamie,
Fuck, that's right.
Julia.
Forgot about
Jesus,
that.
fuck.
Okay.
Never mind.
Whatever you want.
It's Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
So JR, what do you give the song?
I'm gonna give it like a 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
What did you like about it?
Oh, I like that. Whatever that
Yeah, play the rest of it.
was. So
Yeah, it works perfectly.
Hi,
it does
guys.
work perfect.
I'm Paul.
Comments from TikTok was Alice in Chains like Man in the Box vibes.
Yeah, this is on TikTok, her TikTok as well, which is interesting.
Oh, yeah.
They're actually hearing the music and everything too, and what we're saying behind the scenes. You guys don't get to see.
Yeah,
Which
so-
I feel like that's
see
a
that.
really good compliment.
I
to
mean,
be
it really
like,
is.
Alice in Chains.
Yeah. So
It was really cool. It was rock, like kind of alternative rockish, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it had this like 50s, well,
Trippy,
60s,
like-
60s, 70s Woodstock feel to it, like late
Yep.
60s. Like it just had this like kind of psychedelic feel to it because the rural, kind of like
Yeah, well, it was like a
That's
modern
like
song
working
taken on a
That was
Polaroid,
massive
man.
for sure.
yeah.
It
Well,
was-
It sounds like it's being
Not that
played
I
through an
do,
actual like
I don't
shitty
do drugs,
loudspeaker.
Don't do drugs.
Like
We got-
from like the 60s.
That's
Yeah.
like a recording from
Yeah.
Woodstock.
yeah.
It sounds like somebody singing into a microphone through a loudspeaker, which
Yeah.
I like that.
Ryan Julio gives it an 8. Bobby gives it a 7. Bobby, god
was on
dang
every
it.
single one.
Jesse gives it a 5. Lucas an 8. 5 from Sean Tyler.
Oh, they're all over the place.
5.5
Yeah.
Julia Miles. This 4. Holy moly! Wow, this is interesting. 5 from Scott.
Well, that's the thing. It's another one of those songs. man, the
7.5
production,
from
it's gonna throw
Dawn.
anything one way or
Vampires.
another.
I get that vibe.
I got the artistry. I'm giving it a 7. I got
don't
the
know what
artistry
that
of it. I
is.
thought it was cool. I think they're trying to sound like that. They're kind of trying to sound like the Who-ish, kind of
Yeah.
type band where it's kind of like soft rockish.
band.
I get that, and I think you're not far from it. I do think that. I don't know, man. Production in that type of way to make it sound that good. Like when you're replicating vintage, you know what I mean?
Replicating
It's not
vintage.
easy to do.
No.
When
Yeah.
you're replicating vintage, it's horrible. You
Yeah.
have to do a
Drunk
bunch of
a
different
bit.
stuff. It's crazy. I mean, this book doesn't have.
I
any
know what
pictures.
vintage is.
This book doesn't have any pictures in it.
I remember buying Dragon's Lair on Laserdisc for my Panasonic 3DO.
my Panasonic.
Nobody had one. Nobody ever had
Nobody
one. It was
likes
mine.
Laserdisc.
They tend to
You've
do
been
this.
getting good at that.
Somebody said White Rabbit.
Well, we've been doing Tom Hanks impersonations. Turns out those are easy.
No,
to-
we're not doing Tom Hanks impersonations. Taylor, what do you give this song?
Stop, do not.
Oh, I didn't mean to kill him.
Oh, I didn't mean to kill him. All right, enough of this, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
Taylor,
Let me get up in on this.
Ethan.
Yes.
Taylor's
I'm
going.
first.
Oh, sorry.
Fun warm me
How
then.
dare you?
Well, it's like the division between us. I kind of feel like it's a
Well, the
battle.
Red Sea, you don't cross.
You're the castaway, Ethan.
I'm the castaway. Fuck.
I feel like this was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was smooth. It was pretty smooth for what it is. It was outdated, but that's just my personal opinion.
Vinny, what's popping?
Well, I think that's what they were
I
going.
just don't,
Don't mind
really
me
listen
just
to
watching.
this
So you're
thing.
saying outdated is almost a compliment. 'cause I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
dude.
it's-
Oh, Dawn says shout out to you guys too, by the way.
Anyways, what?
Dawn says ladies.
Don and Tom.
Dawn and
we love you
Tom.
But I would give this a solid 7.
Solid
Yeah.
7 from Taylor.
Hey, look at that, it works.
It just kind of drifts in that way.
Oh, man. That is-
So this shit was straight up
Back.
Tame Impala style for me. Now, I love retro
Say
wave.
tamed?
Tame Impala.
Grab Bob.
I love retro wave. I love retro music. I love vintage style music. But a lot of times people refrain from being 70s retro in that format. And you totally pulled it off. The vibes, everything was on point. Your voice even sounded like very similar to the dude from Tame Impala. Man, you guys are doing a great job. In the name of Jesus, bless this woman.
In the name of Jesus,
all the time.
God bless you.
We're German. We say Gesundheit, all right?
All right, Gesundheit. Anyway, I give this song a very fucking appropriate score. A score that was founded a long time ago, back in the day.
You don't have to give Joe Biden's length speeches.
I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Yeah, bopping this off. I'm conflicted. I'm picking one over here. I'm picking one over there. I'm
Pick
trying
one.
to find which.
Ready, set, go.
grasp.
It's gonna have to be a solid 7.5. This was on the radio. I'd be like, oh shit, turn this up. It's bopping.
Thank
Hashtag
you
bobbing.
for the blessing.
Hashtag Bob. What do you give it?
Hashtag Bob.
Hashtag
Bobbing.
Bobbin.
Bobbing. Bobbers.
Bobbers. Bobbette.
Bobbers. Oh, bobbers. I like
What do you,
that one.
Bob.
Bobski.
Bob.
What?
What do you give
Bobski.
it?
That's
Oh.
perfect.
I knew you hadn't heard the question yet because you were staring blankly at nothing. I wanted to make sure that you
I'm
knew I was
deaf,
talking
bro.
He's
to you.
lost.
Hear shit.
Sick
Bob's
bass
got
on
sound engineer ear.
Yeah, been doing
I think
this
it would be
too long.
better.
It's like shell shock.
Need hearing aids. I'll give that one a 7. I thought it was a good song. I don't know. I would have taken some of the echo effect off the vocals.
Wow,
Bob
you
hasn't had
freaking
enough
would,
liquor
dude.
yet.
You're such a purist.
You would. You know who's next there, right, Eve?
I do. I actually got a little message from the guy.
Yeah, what's his name?
His name's Gary freaking Pruitt.
Oh, Gary, our boy.
Now
Who's Gary?
I'm gonna make a Gary. Hey, Gary.
I love Gary.
Put it in
No, that's
reverse,
that
Gary.
shit. Get him, go, Gary. All right, Gary.
I was thinking SpongeBob.
the guy with the knife.
That is the weirdest fucking video. Look up, knife competition. Go Gary.
Oh yeah,
Just
I did
look
see
up.
that. They were
Some dude
cheering.
just, like,
There's some chick in the
chopping
back.
rope.
If my
Just like,
squad,
yeah,
listen,
Gary,
if
go,
you fuckers
Gary.
don't support
All right,
me
now,
on what I
Gary.
do like that, I don't even want to have friends. I want you
got
guys
you.
like, go, Ethan, go. And I'm just like,
And you're like, I already
I'm
came
checking
like 5 minutes
emails.
What's our next song? Oh. I always have
Next
to take
up. So here's what Gary has to say. I was going to stay away till the end of the month, but
Are you trying to talk?
yeah. But you had to play the Taylor card. Bastards! Bastards!
I love you, Gary.
Song number 4 from the new CD, Alt Folk, with some Roadhouse rock edges. Good story, great chorus and hook, and 2 seriously badass leads. If you ask me, I'll pitch in some money if you'll pimp the CD. All right, Gary, you got it.
all right.
So guys, I'm gonna put.
He's such a smooth asshole.
He's the
This guy.
smoothest man I've ever
You
seen
said
in
you
my
said
life.
throw that word in there, pimp.
Yeah.
You had to throw it in there somewhere. He's like, you want to pimp that CD?
I mean, that just makes it. I mean, nobody ever says that.
He's
If you
using
look up the definition of pimp, it says Gary.
it does.
Gary-
It does. And it's him in a hat,
Guaranteed.
looking like a
Yeah.
like a poor man's Crocodile Dundee. I'm kidding, Gary. I love you.
We
He's
love
from
you, Gary.
Minnesota as well.
Oh yeah!
He's
Shoot
from
out brains,
Minnesota.
legit. Let's do this.
Hold
What
on,
do
real
you
quick. So I'm going to post the link in the comment section here. It
Is this one
looks
of the
like
newer
Gary's already
ones?
done it. Holy shit. All right. And some art. Also, we need to talk about doing a commercial on one of your shows. We're thinking it could only
Heck
help us
yes.
both. Uncle Gary. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Julia. Fuck you, Bob.
That's right.
Yes, sir. That means hello.
Well, that means hello.
Yep.
Different type
We
of
love
The
a
track's
drink.
called Old Hills by 2.5 Brains.
Oh.
He came from the old hills of Missouri. She was city born and bred. Before the night was done, one would be in prison, one would be dead. They headed out for Wheeling, West Virginia, just one more spot along the road. He ended up in Danbury prison. She ended up stiff and cold. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. There's road on along the way. They say necessity's the mother of invention, but it seems to me it's just getting through the day. twice. She spent her days drinking to remember. He spent his running for the past. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. That's thrown all along the way. They say necessity's the mother of invention. But it seems to me it's just getting through the day. Guns are cheap, trouble's not hard to come by. A trigger's made to be pulled. But there's no telling, is there, who it is that ends up on the wrong end of the bullet. The road to hell is paved with good intention. There's road all along the way. They say necessity's the mother of invention. But it seems to me it's just getting through the day.
Wrong. What's up now?
You did not.
I
just do
did.
that.
You guys are all jinxed. I don't know what happened. What happens when that happens to you?
What
Anything?
does
You
happen?
get punched
You got
in the
drink like a
balls.
Smirnoff Ice or some stupid shit?
No, you get punched in the balls.
Yeah, you get your balls.
Anyway,
punched.
Don't have your
2.5
balls,
brains.
You punched.
2.5 brains
Punch the
fails
titties.
to.
You get tit punched.
It just never fails, man. You never fail.
Old Hills,
So good.
not unlike the back of Gary Pruitt's back.
Stop it.
You need to
Yeah,
be
be
nice to
nice.
this guy.
I'm
That's
joking.
my
He needs more
motherfucking
liquor.
uncle, buddy.
They all need more liquor.
I gotta give Gary shit. He like roasted me the last time he was on.
Did
here.
he?
Did he?
I'm trying to get him back. It's not working great. All right,
Julian
listen.
gives it 10, 8
love
Yeah, because
from
when Gary
Biff,
roasts somebody, it's funny. When you
It
do
is.
it, it's
8
just
from
mean.
Chris Watson, 10
It's not
easy
clever.
from Jesse,
Son of a
8.0 from Scott, 8 from Dawn. That was Smoking Dudes.
Smoking, dude.
Julian
Dudes.
says they got lessons from Satan
Cowabunga.
himself to play that fiddle like that. And this is true. The devil went down to Georgia, but after that he started coming back to Minnesota because
And Gary Pruitt.
he finished up his business down south. Just joking if you're from down south.
Or Minnesota.
What?
She's from Minnesota.
I'm from
I know.
Minnesota.
Gary's from Minnesota.
Gary
Gary's
lives
from
in
Minnesota.
Gary,
know that.
we're in
2.5
Minnesota.
brains. Once again, another amazing song.
love you
really, really
guys.
cool. Great vibes.
I can't wait till
fantastic.
start touring again and we can get those guys up.
Fantastic pick work. We hope to get them out here for the rally, man. That would be great.
That would be
We can't
awesome.
wait to meet these guys in person. They're
Yes.
the most amazing individuals you will meet, as well as artists and creative individuals with
Yeah.
this type of a vibe. It's really hard to create new stuff, and they just do it like effortlessly.
Yep.
I'm gonna give this one 8.5 right off the bat.
8.5 right off the bat. Okay.
I just love their music and all their songs. Really, just I haven't heard a bad 2.5 Brains song yet.
Except for the Christmas one you said.
I
Because you didn't like Christmas songs.
I don't like Christmas songs.
That's the only thing I've ever heard
That
bad.
doesn't mean I mean
Before
that's not
Christmas,
fair.
it was
That's
a
just
good
It
that's
wasn't
song.
bad. It was just a Christmas vibe.
I gotta say this. Exit Production. This is like one of the funnest bands I've ever heard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Exit Production, which was the early stuff. Their production now is amazing.
Yeah.
But that was the only problem I've ever had with their music. Was the original stuff was live record, not studio.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it just sounds
Amazing.
awesome. So great stuff. And Taylor, what you got?
I feel like I'm a fangirl. I fangirl as hard as fuck for them. No, I feel like they're, what is that guy that, John Stamos of the world? Like, they
Jason
just,
Sta-
they're sexy when they're hotter. Like, they
The
just
older Rob
get better
Lowe?
when they get older. Like, it's
Oh,
just
sexy,
like,
sexy
they're so
old
smooth.
shit.
It's not because you guys are
Rob
older.
Lowe.
Kind of. I love you, Gary. No, I just,
That salt and pepper look.
Chris Watson, you're
Yes.
definitely
Yes.
on the up and up for the list coming up. We just got to get through these donations first, and we might just do
Chris
something.
Watson.
they,
Yeah, Toaster.
Yeah, toaster.
They're just always so smooth is the biggest thing. And they like you can't help but not move at least your foot. You know what I mean? Like you can't just sit still and listen to that. It's not possible.
Totally.
So I'm definitely
Those
gonna give.
solos, like, fuck.
Yeah, and well, how do they go like that long of a song and you guys don't stop? Like it's just like hit it hard, go that long. It doesn't give up, and I love that about you guys. I'm gonna give that a 8.5.
8.5 from Taylor.
If there was a hoedown or a shindig of any type anywhere and this band wasn't playing, I swear to God, I wouldn't even want to attend it. I would look at everybody with disgust upon my
Oh, I
face.
thought you were reading
and
comments.
I did too.
was like, who the fuck?
He's good.
spit at each one of these fools for jamming off to something that could be equivocated,
What's jamming off?
equated to the fucking.
Can you show us?
No, take it
Can
back
you
a
show
step.
us?
Take it back a step.
All right.
Let's take it
need
back
to
one step.
Jamming off. You guys never jammed off before?
Oh, I've jammed off
Demonstrate,
plenty of
You know,
times.
I
There we
gotta be honest
go.
with you
That's the
that
honesty that
don't
I
think
need in
have.
my life here.
Come on, examples.
I don't want to sit there and have a
Jammed
shindig
off a
without
lot.
you guys.
Hashtag
You
jam it
guys
off.
got what needs to be get. Probably the only, if not the best, if not the only
sounds better when you say
real
it, not
square
even.
dancing
Yeah, right.
band that you could find across the
Short it up,
country.
J and off.
Even up north, down south, you will conquer the world if you are let unchecked. And as a result, I can't check you. I'm gonna have to bop this off at a motherfucking 9 as well.
Wow.
Oh God, I like blacked out halfway through your speech.
I'm
there, buddy.
jamming off all over the
I
place
know.
right now.
I know.
I feel like
you are.
sometimes
Same.
when you're
I know.
after
Speaking
Ethan.
of Jane off, Jay, what do you give this one there?
I'm gonna do the 8.5.
8. You're gonna do the 8.5.
She's
That
gonna
is-
do
that's-
it.
I'm gonna jam off to the 8.5.
Yeah. Sounds like a
But
dance.
a lot of people said that the vocals were energetic. Something you would hear maybe like live in New Orleans, and kind of a rockabilly vibe.
Yeah, yeah. pretty
Yes.
good stuff. Something you'd hear at the rally.
Yeah,
Glorious. She's
for
never been to the
sure.
rally.
Never
See,
been
the,
to
ra- the rally here
it's a good
is
time.
is different vibes. It's not just people just picture like hard rock. Like it's not just that. It's a lot of tourists from different areas that are coming out to get part of the rally and then be still in the area and. You know, that like
They
you
bring
get
fun.
different genres, different vibes, different walks of people. That being said, you guys are like the perfect fit for all of it.
Perfect.
Like literally, I would see people go nuts to this. If
You
it
get
was on
booked
main-
at like
main
every
stage,
single
main street
venue that's
stage.
available.
Yes.
People would love it. Nobody ever dances at Main Street. It's like, and that's no
I
offense to all the
dance
bands
to
that have been there, okay? I think it's just like a tradition at this point where people literally just try to have a bad time when they're watching bands downtown. I don't know why.
Well,
like,
because they're not
fucking
playing
guy, the
anything
motorcycle guy that
different. They're not
jumps.
playing anything good.
I
It's
think
always the same
Jumps the
country,
ramp.
the
They
same
need to
fucking
go to the
songs.
Iron Horse and be found at the Iron Horse. They need to be
Oh,
blown up.
totally.
It's,
Because they're
it's
so
literally,
good.
it's like a phone call or two away.
And the fact that you have all your gray
get out
hair
here.
and just looks great, man. I mean, it's like Instagram heaven right there. You'll be fucking killing it.
Bob, you're last
Yes.
to go, man.
All right, yeah, I'm bobbing that.
Expose
off
yourself.
at
Bob.
8.5 as well.
8.5?
'Cause, I mean, dude, it's 2.5.
Monkey spanking the music.
Bob's
That
spanking
is,
it.
That is, once again, 2.5 Brains, Old
Monkey
Hills. Let's keep
spanking.
cruising through here. Next up, we got,
Is that a penis?
No, there's-
what? How did that get
Why are
there?
you drawing dicks?
I wasn't. I was trying
My
to get my
pen
pen to
doesn't
work.
even
It just
work
came
anymore.
out that way.
So.
Subliminal.
Shit, you get you
Subliminal.
I
dicks.
drew a penis and mine didn't work.
Sad.
He's like the guy off of what is
I
that?
literally
Superbad
went
that draws
and then
dicks all
started
day.
drawing, and it just kind of came out.
Scribbling
I don't know why I'm like that, man. I have a problem.
Sorry,
You know,
we're fine.
It's okay. It's not a problem.
just
Paul.
draw
It's a
dicks
curiosity.
everywhere. I can't help
Who
it.
do we got up next?
You should see everybody's windows that are dirty. We walk by them.
Penis on it.
Penis.
Penis.
Penises.
I'll leave a nativity scene. It'll be a house. I'll start over here and then 4 windows
I feel
later.
like most people do
It's
titties,
a
not
penis.
penises.
It's cheap.
I feel like
Oh, he's
everybody's.
a,
I'm not a hack,
better than
right?
that.
This is true. I've seen his works, and I can tell you that it's
I bet
a
you
force to
have.
be reckoned
There's no, I don't.
Is there a lot to work with?
I don't put a bra on my
Oh
artistry.
my gosh,
okay?
you put a bra on your cars though.
I do. I would.
Still.
I'm gonna.
That is a reoccurring question. It's been a while.
Okay.
It's been a while. Who, if you do
you still have a
exist
bra?
right now, do you own a bar in your or bra in your car? When was the last time you ever owned a bra in your car?
I don't
If
own
you
bras.
receive
I've
this
never had a
email
bra
in
in
like
any
a
of my
survey
cars.
email later on today,
Listen.
answer it truthfully.
If you don't know what this is, they were very popular on cars such as the Chevy Cavalier,
The
Thunderbirds.
Pontiac Grand Prix.
the Ford Tempo,
Yes.
the Chevy Blazer LT,
Yes.
but the old '90s version,
Thunderbirds indeed,
Thunderbirds,
yes.
Camaros,
Pretty much every General
My
Motors.
Thunderbird had a bra.
Okay, we're moving on to the
Everybody's
next song.
favorite car, the Geo fucking Metro.
Yeah, the
Woo!
Nissan Altima as well, man. They were everywhere. When was the did you? When
We
did
wanna know if you have
woke
a
up
bra.
and get
Let
rid
us
of
know
it?
in the
Like,
comments.
I sit in the back of a Geo
I don't
Metro, my
need
legs
this.
up in the front 2 seat. That's how I drive one of
Ethan,
those.
can we get the next song now?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
waiting on Paul to tell
We're
me which one
brawling
it
it
is.
out over
Oh, I
here.
told you, it's Rich Dumas.
Dumas.
Dumais.
Do my.
Oh,
Rich
it's not
Dumas.
Dumas.
Dumais.
I like Dumas so much better.
I was ready to
don't
sing
know
that
why.
song.
Well, because you're
Once again, everybody, thank you so
Americanizing
much
it.
for
Yeah.
joining us. Our special guest, Julia Roberts.
Americanizing
The
it.
beautiful Julia Roberts. Our other special guest,
Julia
the
Roberts.
beautiful Taylor McCarty. Our co-hosts and co-guests, they've been so great so far. Great insight, ladies. You're really killing this shit.
Thanks.
And we appreciate everybody tuning in. If you'd like to donate to the show, you can do so at one of the preferred venues above. All the donations go towards keeping the lights on in here. We really appreciate it. We do have more donations to get through. That being said, send your songs to thepluglive.sub@gmail.com. And you will get played. If you don't get played, we'll try to get you on the next one. You can always hit us up in the DMs and let us know.
And share.
And
share.
share.
Too classy for you, Paul. Definitely not.
What?
Paul's classier than we are. Did you hear his Trump voice?
Like, what?
It's pretty
Listen,
spot
I
on.
am just an amazing individual. You guys have no idea. I
Yes.
can't think of anything to say right now.
Anyways.
He
Let's go to the
clearly
next
hasn't
one.
seen me jam
All right.
off yet.
The name of the
Jamming
song
off
is.
yet.
Hashtag jamming off.
Hashtag jamming off.
I'm
That's
gonna
the new
put that
one.
on
That's the
everything.
new one.
That's the new one. Great job.
For season 3, you better be jamming your freaking bodies to this.
Jamming off.
Jamming your
Jam
body.
it.
Jam
Why don't
it
you go
off.
jam your body?
Hold on, I'm trying to type it. I keep on trying to
Virginity
fucking
in a
jam it
brain,
off.
U93 Geo Metro. Hell yeah.
Jam it off in the Geo Metro.
Hell yeah.
Maze, where's your name, man? Okay, there we go. Richie. So yeah, I sent
Richie.
Richie.
Hey, Richie.
Yay. Hello guys. I sent in a donation via Venmo to Paul for this song and the hard work to Paul. Oh, okay, I got you. And the hard work you put in.
Appreciate
Attached
that, man.
is an image for the background.
I don't even know what
you
you
know,
just
you guys
said,
can
but I
try to
appreciate
pick favorites,
Just
but
you.
there will be a war eventually if you keep on keeping this up.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna win.
For the background as well as the song.
You guys
Oh, that's a
picking the
good
right side.
picture. Yeah, pick a side. Pick a side. Any side.
Go Team Bob.
Taylor.
Don't go Team Bob.
Team Taylor.
Go to. I mean, fuck.
I'm gonna go grab the dodgeballs and we're gonna do this in a minute.
Let's do it.
Dude, you guys do not want to
Keep
get
jamming
into
off.
I love
man.
dodgeball.
Keep
Jamming
get
off at me. We'll see what
destroyed.
happens.
Oh my god.
Hashtag bopping.
I'm about to jam you up so hard.
What's the name of the
That
song?
sounds dirty.
Richie.
I like
It's
it. though.
Richie Demise, Rich DeMay with a track called This Time Around.
I don't know why I can't find myself searching forever for something else. Resonates with me that I'm looking on.
Wiley's in the mix. What's poppin', Luke?
Luke.
What up, Wiley?
It's poppin'. Don't mind me, just
Richie
watching.
Dumais this time around. Who would like to stork?
Yeah, Scorched Earth. I guess that's the end of the. You guys got to get your names
That's the
in
name.
there.
That's the name of the band.
Name of the band, yeah,
Earth.
Scorched Earth. This time around, great fucking song. It seemed like
Classic
something I
rocker.
heard like on the radio in passing, and I just could not recall the name of that song. And I never was able to find it again because it was just like this one-hit wonder vague bit that existed back
Are
in
you
2006.
insulting them right now?
What?
You insulting them? Like
We
No,
never.
nothing I
this
ever say is
one-hit wonder
insulting.
bullshit.
Oh,
What is
shit.
this?
Retract.
Retract. No, I'm gonna keep on pushing
Oh,
forward.
okay.
That's
Shit
as,
and
as
sauce?
is my tradition. Dude,
Shitty
I think
socks?
this.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, no.
Ethan
This
wears
song's
shitty
good.
socks.
This song's good, guys. I think the post-rock vibes are really good. You guys got a very chill vibe to it. You could play this anywhere, and I think it would work. It doesn't got a lot of energy, but I feel like the song itself is what yields to the Alyssa's here. Yields to not having enough energy. I wouldn't say that you guys are incapable of providing this much energy because you can clearly do that. Good job, great job. This still says episode 29, so that's pissing me off. So because of that specifically, I'm gonna have to drop your score down.
Ethan,
I show no mercy. Taylor.
take another shot.
Ooh, Bobby did
Ethan
not
needs
enjoy
another
that
shot.
one.
I'm gonna have to bop this one off at a solid 7.5.
Bob dropped a 4. Bobby dropped a 4.
All right.
I'm actually gonna not go that high. The main thing I
okay.
noticed, like the overheads were way too hot, and all I
Yeah.
could hear was fucking cymbals.
It's
Like,
true. It's
all
true.
I
I
Yeah.
didn't even
was
notice
hearing
that.
was a
It's a good
hi-hat
move. Good
and
call.
And the crashes. Couldn't barely hear the rest of the drum set though. You couldn't hear the kick drum barely at all. The vocals needed to come up. Overall, I just think it needs better mixing. It's a good song, but the mix is just not quite there yet.
Totally.
It needs a redo. I'm gonna give that one a 6.
Nice. Nice. 1.5. Oh, we brought the tape. Oh.
We got
Yeah,
tape.
yeah, yeah.
Yay.
It's good. It gets, it
I'm
gets
gonna
better.
go.
Gaff tape.
Yeah,
That shit's
Taylor.
like
Top it off.
$20 a fucking roll.
Holy shit.
25.
To be exact.
Yeah.
All right,
They don't
Taylor.
coupon cut. So I thought that production was the mix part of it was very rough.
I
Yeah.
find that so surprising that both of you guys are saying this
It
right
was, I don't know, it was off for
You're breaking
sure.
my heart.
It's
It
the
was like,
overheads that killed it for
I was
me.
losing his voice almost, like you couldn't hear his voice. It was like he was like behind a curtain singing.
Okay.
Like it was kind of odd. But I
Semi-muffled.
do like the song itself, and I think I
Yeah.
definitely hear the potential behind it for sure. Like your voice is glorious.
He does
I just
have a
want to
good
hear it,
voice.
and like I want to hear the oomph.
And you just said it's a garage band mix, so
Yeah, that makes
alright,
sense.
So what you was gonna do is just turn the overheads down,
Great point, yeah.
turn the kick drum up, and give it a little more low end.
And then go
Turn
ready
the
to go.
guitars maybe down to touch, and then the voice up, and that would.
There
bring
you
it
go.
to-
Hit up Luke
Yeah, we
Wiley.
should.
Luke Wiley
Yeah.
can help you, and
That's
he
very true.
mixes and masters, and he's great.
And he is very good at it.
definitely
Absolutely,
good.
he's amazing. So I would definitely, I'm gonna give this probably a 6.5 and a comeback.
Okay, 6.5.
I want to hear him come back
wanna
like
hear
with
the
something.
redone
Right, with
version.
more.
Nice
Yeah.
call. That's cool.
And,
I like that.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Paul or Julia?
What?
Nothing.
So I'm gonna give it a 7. I feel like this is something that you would hear like if you walked into a record store
Okay, yeah. I can see
or
that.
like
It's like playing on the speakers.
But TikTok gave it we had an 8 and I think an 8.5 on TikTok, and somebody said sounds like a one-hit wonder, but that's why they're wonders.
There you go.
Ah,
Just
okay.
because it's one hit doesn't mean it's not good.
Yes.
100%.
I like wonders.
I gotta be honest with you,
Wonder
I
balls.
forgot what the song sounded like. I got distracted for a minute, so I'm not gonna rate this one. I think if I remember correctly, it sounded like
Pearl Jam-ish.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, definitely from the get-go.
but I don't remember the context of it. I'm just gonna give you a thumbs up
I look like shit.
because I don't remember.
A thumbs up.
Thumbs up
Thumbs
is
up.
good. Yeah.
Thumbs up for me,
Oh, mic drop.
and that means a lot, right?
Nice.
Yeah, no, I think
Sideways thumb is penis
at least you
and
didn't
balls.
get, just I didn't hear it. Sorry, bye. Thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up. It definitely sounded good.
Sounded good.
That would be acceptable on Facebook.
Totally.
Oh,
With a thumbs
All
up.
right, let's do this.
Get
Where
all
we at?
hyped up. What's the next guy, Paul?
Next guy
Who's the next guy?
would be. Do we just? So who did we just do?
We just finished up
God,
with
the penis is just staring at me.
Rich Demai.
It would be Lucas Lynn, or it would be. Let me see what they put down here. It was
Myron Pidgeys.
shit.
No, that's not right.
No, you're not shit. You're great. You're fantastic. It was.
Shit.
Just
So-
look up Lucas Lynn.
While we're waiting,
wanna, like,
everybody share the
play.
stream. The more that you
Fun,
share,
right?
the more
Hit
people
one.
get to see you, hear you, find you. And then plug your stuff in the comments. Plug wwhere we can find you, where we can download you,
Download
right?
you.
and
Yeah.
share.
Empowering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
agree. So yeah, here, what do we got?
Found it. Medusa.
Didn't work.
Yep, I got it.
I think it's
Medusa
gotta be
is
the
a
first like 3 rows on the top. Or,
Bob's gonna do a dance for you now. Hurry.
what?
Medusa's
the
the name of
dance
the
I
band.
love dancing.
I can't dance for shit,
on,
man.
Bob.
I'm
I
way
got
too
you.
white.
Do it for the clout.
Yeah, I for real. I
for
can
the
barely
clout.
walk.
Do it for the clout.
It's Medusa with a 5, by the way.
I got you. Medusa is a 3-piece alt-rock synth-pop band consisting of Joshua, a.k.a. Gizmo, Lucas Raw, and Sam Tatterin, a.k.a. Tatters. We will play all over Greater Vancouver, BC. Once places are open for that sort of thing, come to South Dakota. We don't give a shit.
Yeehaw.
And we sport a creative style, solid production, and some weird, almost off sounds. You're speaking
Yeah.
my language, buddy. That's intentional, as it blends nice with the sounds that are more tonal.
TikTok is loving
Enjoy,
Medusa
and thank
vibe.
you for the review. By the way, our 8-track debut, Tortured Eyes, is on Spotify
8-track, huh?
today. Check it out if you like, okay? Capiche, Lucas Raw. The track is called, or the band is called Medusa. The track is called
With a 5.
The Fucking Pier. This is called A Pier.
Oh!
It's been a long year. How much has slipped through my hands? How many walk right out the door? It's been a long year. Sunsets on the pier, our second time together. Scoping out the future, listening to the waves. Chatter of laughing homies and partying cheer. Echo through the night, echo through the night. The chatter of laughing homies and party cheer. Echo through the night. The chatter of laughing homies and partying cheer. Echo through the night. Echo through the night. I sit on a bench and hold you near, protect you from the darkness you may feel. Knowing everything is temporary, only true love lasts in the dust. Roll back into reality, let the pieces slide back together. As the morning comes, wash over me. Hit me with the light of a new day with my plan of man. Our story is woven through the blankets of time. The butterfly effect affects every living mind. Though we fail to see light or the dark. We reflect to the space around us, filled with an aura. Fill all rooms with the twinkling chords, wishing to be there for my girl, for the fam and for the world. I sit on a bench and hold you near, protect you from the darkness you may feel. Knowing everything is temporary, only true love lasts in the dust. Fall back into reality, let the pieces slide back together. As the morning comes, wash over me. Hit me with the light of a new day with my pen and pen. Hit me with the light of a new day with my pen and pen. Hit me with the light of a new day with my pen and pen.
Okay,
right.
that was.
Here's my issue. I just got to go right off the bat on this. Okay, I have a major issue. Hi, Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa.
very disappointed on a couple of things. The synth pop was there. You're a three-piece. I love it. Okay, don't get me wrong. The beats sound fine. Your voice, although unique, are rambling, incoherent. I can't really fucking piece out what you're saying.
Yeah.
What your
Well, like
rhythm
you were
is.
saying, it sounds like he's drunk.
It sounds like somebody's drunk and then it was just recorded now, which I'm totally okay with. And you said it's the intentional sound. It's this free-form type of vocalization, which I'm totally down with. I just wish I had a little bit more enunciation because I can't figure it out. I can't figure out what the hell the story's about, what you're saying. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. If this
The
was
beat was
punk
cool.
rock music, if there was
I like
instead
the
of
idea.
synth pop behind it, it was just power chords and fast 1/4, it'd be fine for sure because that's what it lends itself to. But I feel like that you took it in a more progressive state, went for a more elaborate synth pop vibe with that focused on the vocals being the progressive aspect, as well as the background synths, as well as little chiptune bits. Overall, man, I think it was decent. I just really wanted to have some more clarity in your vocals because without it, it just really pulls the song back. A little bit more enunciation, a little bit more clarity. I'm gonna bop this one off at a 6.5.
That's still pretty good.
Decent.
That's not bad at all.
Bob, let's let you go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty much gonna agree with everything Ethan just said. You couldn't really hear anything the guy was saying. It was like he was like slurring, and I don't know. if there's
Hashtag try again.
Yeah, I just don't know if that's the way he recorded it or if it was the mic he was using.
Oh,
if it had
he
any
speaks a
effects on
different
it.
language. English is not his first. Okay, so it's an accent.
Oh,
thing.
okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Odie?
We're doing it right now.
Yeah, we got 6.5 so far.
Okay.
Ethan gave 6.5.
Well,
I'm
now that I
giving
know it's an
mine
accent, I'm
now.
about to use my change because now it sounds stupid.
No, you don't. You.
I'm using my change. I always
He's
use my
doing it.
change. I get my change. You can't save them up. They don't roll over. So what's the point not to?
He just ate my face
I know
off.
everything about change. I was right there with you when they were trying to change their world, change the country, and we made NSA. Yeah,
Change
I'm
it.
bopping this one up to a 7 for the accent.
Oh.
Your production is very subpar. That's no offense. That's just the facts. The facts are your production super subpar. So your voice is way over top. It's dry.
And he's sending the vocals to someone else to produce too as well.
Sure, and
All
I
right.
get that. I'm nowhere near Ethan's score. I'm gonna give this one a 5.5. That is with promise, man. You have a really cool sound, and I get what you're going for. The creativity was really cool, but the vocals are just way too hot. They're way too over top. They're completely separated from the track almost, and everything else was just kind of like thrown in. It seemed like, underneath that.
I agree with that.
And so, to structure the song correctly would be one thing. The advice I would give is to kind of maybe add some different elements in the right spots. It just seemed like certain things were disconnecting from the music,
Yeah.
like right in the middle. Well, the very beginning, I was like, oh shit, because it was like,
Oh shit, Chris Watson, we just got your donation.
Or
It came in
something
through
like
a
that.
different avenue for some reason.
I did get some donations
From Chris Watson, I just got $20 from him as well.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
I
Thanks,
just
man.
saw this
How?
now. Through e-transfer. I don't.
E-transfer.
Excuse me.
I didn't even know
I
that's the
can't really
thing.
accept that, so Paul, you're gonna have to go to the plug live to accept that. But yeah,
Excuse
you're
me.
in there.
PayPal, Venmo, Cash App.
That's the name of the game.
We'll get to that one. What do you give it, Taylor?
So, the night, like, before school starts, it's like Sunday, and you start
Do
your
I?
project. Well, you start your project, and you like, oh, fuck, I'm so tired. So you go back to bed, and then you'll finish in the morning right before school. And then you're like, shit, I gotta, hurry and put this together. That's what
okay.
that song felt like. Like, you were hurrying, like,
Like anxiety.
throw it, yeah, like, and you had to just kind of, like, throw it all together and hear that that's that. Like, so take some time, go back over, and, yeah, just take some time.
Fix one thing at a time, man.
Because I really liked the creativity of it.
Yeah.
And the idea, I thought it was different, but I would definitely go back and take some time on it. I'm going to give that a 6.
6.
All right.
That's cool. It gets sometimes like people producing tracks, you get lost in the monotony of like I call it tinkering, and you tinker with shit, and then you tinker with more, and then before like if you don't know exactly what you're doing, before you know, you have this like Frankenstein version of what you were trying to create, and it sounds kind of good. I feel like that's kind of what this was.
Or you
maybe, like-
overthink it, and then
Yeah.
it just comes together not right.
Or if you don't know, I mean, a lot of people don't study the art that is mastering tracks.
Yeah.
You know, they just kind of like fuck with it, and they're like, oh, cool, this button. I wonder what this does. Fucking Google some shit, man.
like a
Yeah.
casino, what are the Casio?
There's plenty of
pianos that have the little sounds on them.
Casios, yeah.
there's
Yeah.
plenty of YouTube videos out there.
Yeah, it's
tutorial
important
videos.
to educate yourself, man.
100%.
That way you don't.
And
kinda
there's
get
free
this,
programs.
This
You
jumble
can, there's
fuck
free
up of
programs
effects.
out there.
Remaster it and bring it back.
Yeah, for sure. Bob, what do you got?
Wait, How did I go second and not give a score?
You didn't give your score?
I don't think so.
Oh,
He
Bob.
said
Paul
his
likes to
opinion,
talk
but he
too
didn't
much.
give a
Hashtag
score.
let Bob speak.
Yeah, well, you're the one that talks too much.
It's my fucking job. All right.
This is true. We do
It's the
get paid
one
to
skill I
talk.
have. Don't take it from me.
No, I'd bop that one at a 6.
6.
I like the creativity a lot. It just the mix was not great.
I like the
it had
fact that
potential,
bop has
yeah.
become like a normal adjective.
You know, it hurts me every time you guys say it because when I say it, it sounds great. When you guys say it, it sounds lame.
It's
Mine's
just
gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Is that?
Ethan, did you
It's a
just really
verb, it's
love
an
on yourself
adjective, it's a
today? You're just
noun.
loving you.
I'm really just
I
loving
love that.
myself.
2021.
So Miss Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 4.
Okay.
I replaced my addiction with concerts.
Nice.
So, at concerts, you obviously have your headliner, then you have your streamer, then you have your opener. I wouldn't even want them as in like an opener for my opener.
Are you something they're ready for it?
Wow.
No.
They're just not ready
Like-
for it.
But it was the did you like the concept of it? Like the meat and potatoes of it?
I feel like
They made music, so that's a start.
yeah. Yes, I get
And it's
that.
not too,
but
so-
like I feel like they
a little bit
would
below
be
It don't.
like the music that would come on like while you're letting people into the venue.
Like,
Just not
like
ready.
house
Just
music?
background.
Like the gathering of this would be like you didn't like it.
No.
That's fine to say that.
Yeah.
Totally fine to say that.
We're honest here
Not
on the
saying
show.
that it's not like
So you definitely said something about production. You didn't like the production. You don't like
Correct.
how hot his vocals were of the track.
Yeah.
Threw it off, right? Basically everything I said, you just were less keen on the music itself. And I gave
Yeah.
it 5.5. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's totally fair. Listen, I could see how anybody will give it anywhere between a 4 and a 7. Because, I mean, you're either going to really like it because the aesthetics of it, or you're not going to like it because of how it was made.
yeah.
But I felt the same as Taylor. It felt kind of rushed, almost like, or it
Yeah.
felt kind of like one of the two. Either you stared at it too long, or you didn't stare at it enough. But one of the two, pick it out and go back
That's
to
why
the
I
drawing
said
board.
remaster it and come back, try again.
We did get a $20 donation. I'll check out yours, Chris. We got another one from
In the meantime, share.
Yes, share.
Bob Veitch. Do you have a
Sent my
Bob Veitch in
song,
there?
yo.
You just said for an awesome show, guys. Keep it up. Bobby Vivid.
Hey,
Bobby
Bob,
V.
we
Vivid.
love you.
I like that, man. That's awesome. I like the name
Wolfpack.
Bobby Vivid. Sounds right. Sounds right. I don't know if he sent a song. Do you see a song in there?
No,
hold on.
Or is he just donating
He's
to be
our
an awesome
buddy.
individual?
Bob's one of our friends.
Is he? Man, that's fucking
Yeah.
great. So he didn't send a song in?
No, but we
So then
love him.
Chris, just play Chris's song.
Yeah,
next.
so
I'm
we
sure we'll
got a
figure it out.
band called Toaster with a track called
Toaster.
Oh, here is Toaster.
Yes, they got a little bit of something
This is
to
what Paul
say
had for
here, if I'm not
breakfast.
mistaken.
This is facts, and it's ice cold in the middle.
I think it's because they're from
Didn't tell us
France.
a
They
lot.
have to do a different way of
I
doing
used to like
things.
Which is more popular.
What are you just supposed to do?
just
Put
had a
it
good
back in the
time.
toaster?
Yeah?
Dude, I just got out of the shower.
I bought that shit in
frozen
the
toaster
microwave. I didn't give a
strudel.
fuck.
After you put the frosting on, you can't
No,
put
this
it
was when
back
they
in.
had
my
ham and
friends
cheese
said
one,
that
like the
Oh.
breakfast
would be
toasters.
very popular.
That's not the
I
same.
still put frosting
Interesting.
on that.
I agree with that.
I've never
Hi,
tried it.
Toaster is a
Yeah.
band out of Christina Lake in Castlegar, British Columbia, Canada. Jeff, Randy, and Sean are the members of the band sent in by Christopher Watson. The track is called Toaster, or the band is called Toaster. The
Yes.
song is called Abduction.
We got it, Bob.
Abduction?
Where
Thanks,
are
Bob.
our rights on the
Abduction.
galactic stage?
you
Ask
say-
yourselves
I need to
these
get mine
questions.
first.
Abduction? shit took me for a week.
Oh my, dude, I'm into that shit. Let's
yeah.
go.
You into that shit?
I'm into that shit.
That was dope.
Goddamn.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you
I'd
specifically why.
love to see that shit live.
Yeah.
I would like to see that. This whole band sounds like they got their fucking shit together and there's an organic vibe to it that I just can't get over. It's organic, like lettuce and
Were you just
tomatoes.
finding odds and ends around the studio? She's like covered in dust.
Okay. She's resourceful, and that's a good quality to have.
Thanks.
Good
It's fine.
qualities that this song possesses. This is driving energy to it. That it's punk, but it's chill. You could be playing some hipster fucking house party at a loft in New York in the middle of 2008. It'd be rocking off just fine. You're doing dishes in the back of some sort of sports bar, and probably in New York, 1998. Sounds fine. I think you're killing it, man. I'm bopping this one off on a solid 7.5 because I think this shit's great. I gotta pee.
I got a big.
E, good time for your smoke break, bro.
Yep. I don't think I have enough time for that. I'm gonna bop this on in here. If you guys want to press this plate, the space
in the
button.
boys'
There you go. That's all I need. That's all. Say less.
Julia Roberts,
JR.
JR.
A 9.
Junior.
What was it like working on
Yeah.
Ocean's 12? Was it tough? Was it easy? What were some challenges that you faced? Were you really pregnant in that, or was that like a
Yes.
pregnant suit?
She's pregnant?
Julia Roberts.
We're talking about
in the movie.
the movie.
Julie
Wow,
Roberts.
that was a big show.
It was a good movie. It was a good movie.
So
interesting.
what about that? You just vibe really hard with it or what?
Yeah, I liked that it was raw. It was grungy. Like
That's
I
what.
love it.
That's her type.
Love it.
If her type was a song, like in Men,
would be
that
raw.
was it.
That would be really close.
That was her type. That's her type.
Raw dog and grungy. Got it.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was jamming off. Okay.
As Bob would
Jam
say, I like
Jammed
it
off.
filthy.
All right.
This man.
We got sugar and spice over here. Taylor.
So true.
Taylor, what do you give it?
Well, you know.
He's like, ooh, girl, behave.
Wow. Sorry, guys. I don't know her. She just came along with me. So when the song came on, like we were talking or whatever, and I totally saw this white van drive up, and these guys get out, and they have their jorts on, and their
Jorts?
fucking black jean jacket with their rips on it, and the
How short are these
safety
Jordans?
pins.
Yeah, we're in the same
all the
time
patches.
frame. We're right
and
there.
the-
I feel that.
Yeah.
Well, the era can change depending on how short these jorts
But
are.
Like
they're
love
tight
also true.
jorts. They're
Tight
tight
jorts.
jorts. And they like they have the
Tie-dye
little
jorts?
frail on the bottom.
So you're talking like
Yeah.
mid-80s.
That's like
Yeah,
the
just
beginning of
like-
the
Go with it,
beginning
would
of the
you?
end.
All right, all
We're
right,
going
all
with
right,
it.
all right.
Okay,
He's
I
going-
was making
he's going with
imagery
it.
because Paul, you know I like imagery.
Short jorts.
So they're wearing their jorts, and they haven't showered in a few days. They're just touring, living a hardcore life, and I give that a solid 8.5.
8.5 from Taylor.
I loved that.
Bob,
Yeah. As somebody in
toaster.
somebody in the chat said that reminded them of early NoFX, and I have to agree with them.
A little bit. Yeah.
Ooh.
And I really
Early
I
punk.
fucking grew up on that kind of shit. I really like it. Production
I like it.
could use a little bit of work, but I'm not gonna
I'd bang
I'm
to
not
that.
gonna
Oh, bang that song.
jump in there too much.
Bang that song.
I banged it.
I'm surprised
bang
Ethan
it.
didn't say that. I banged
Bang
to
it
that
to the
song.
curb.
I mean, I've banged to
Wall
songs
bang
very
the shit out
similar
of
to
that
that, but
Oh, all right. In your Geo Metro?
I've never had a Geo Metro.
Oh,
I had a
damn.
Saab though.
That is pretty gangster. Well, hard. That's very metal of you.
Which one?
Hardcore metal, rock, whatever.
Yeah, they're from Scandinavia,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Is that where
Lords
they make
of
Saabs?
Dogtown, yeah. This has got that type of
It just
vibe.
sounded cool. It
Switzerland?
sounded
It's got a very
I know
like
it's somewhere
aggressive,
in Europe.
Yeah.
I don't
like
know. My parents
flow to
actually
it, too. Like
picked
it's
it
very,
up
very
in
upbeat.
Europe.
Makes you feel
Anyway,
like somebody's running. Like,
Sorry.
what is that? Hey, Hardcore Henry. That's what
Hashtag
gonna
let
gi-
Bob
it
speak.
said. Lords of Dogtown.
I'll give that
Hardcore
one an
Henry.
8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be the Debbie Downer.
Go figure.
That was Ethan's 7.5. I'm gonna give this one a 7. Here's why. I feel like I don't know. everybody's really vibe heavy on the song. The production was not great, in my opinion. Everything else about it was really, really
Could
cool.
use some work.
I mean, the vocals were way off. The vocals kind of fucked a little bit because right off the bat they're dry and then you're yelling, so there's a distortion, automatic distortion with your voice, which kind of is a good thing because you can really play with that. You know, you can take like a voice like yours. There's a lot you can do with that, especially over a track like this. Me personally, I would have rather heard a more of a compressed and amplified version than just a dry, over the top version. I won't say the vocals were kind of dry hump the song, but they kind of did. Like it was just kind of like they were there and the rest of the song was there and they were both good, but the vocals kind of like pushed the song into the kind of like this like background. And once again, the better effects you have on your vocals to mesh it into the track so it kind of melds together, the better off you are. In this case, we're talking about, what would you call this genre? This is like a punk, this is punk, right?
Punk rock, yeah.
Punk rock, yeah. Like old school punk rock vibe.
Maybe like hardcore punk.
I get the idea. Like it's supposed to be like
Garagey.
rigid and and raunchy.
Grunge, yeah.
Yeah.
But in this case, it was more like the voice was here, vocals were here, and the track was here, and they were both kind of grungy, but they didn't match the middle. And what I would do to match that together is I would get some extra. First of all, there's no reverb on your voice at all, and that is like #1 to grunge music, man. Kurt Cobain and reverb are like fucking this, son. Not saying you need to sound like Kurt Cobain. Your band most definitely
want you
doesn't.
here.
But that's kind of it's reverb is like the drywall patch. Like no matter how big the hole is, if you put enough reverb on something,
love imagery.
It's gonna spread together.
Just
And
pack
that's
it in
the
there.
point of
You
it.
just gotta
It's kinda
With
pack
more
it. You just gotta
mayonnaise.
pack it in.
yeah. Visualize
More mayonnaise.
like an aerosol can and the spray coming out. That's kind of like what you're doing to the sound. And if you do that with both ends of it, it'll come together at a certain point, kind of couple. That's what you're looking for in this type of music. So 7 for me, but
I'm a
wow.
sound guy.
Still, that's
You guys are
That's
fucking
still good.
cool.
That was awesome.
I really like I like your style a lot. Like
I feel
in my
bad
head, I'm
after I
running
listen
from
to that.
something. Like she said, Lords of Dogtown. I was thinking like Hardcore Henry. You
I
ever seen
feel like
that?
badass
Look
after
up
I listen.
Hardcore Henry on YouTube, and it's a first-person view of a guy who starts in an office building, and there's like people attacking him, and he punches some dude in the face. The dog jumps on him, and he fucking takes a pool ball. This is fucked up. But it's a mean dog, okay? And he fucking gets the dog off him, and then he runs. And there's people shooting at him. You've never seen this video?
And then they
No.
all
I
kiss
I
and
think
make
it's a
up.
Fat Boy Slim video or some shit.
They all
Yeah,
kiss
we're
and
like
make up
all I
after.
can think about is like boys skating in a swimming pool.
He's like
Email
jumping
me.
through a
Swimming pool,
skylight.
like-
Just had this like upbeat progression to it that made me feel like I was running away from like bad guys.
I feel like there's definite
business.
potential though.
Oh,
It's
it's
cool.
the
Super
plug
cool
dot
stuff.
live.
Definite
No,
Fix
it's the
that
plug
production
dot
to 8 all
sub.
day.
That live.
Hardcore Henry, man, you know about this.
Definite
The
potential.
blood.
The plug
email,
live.
Huh?
please. Email
Emails.
for here. To
Oh,
send.
the
did you say
pluglive.sub@gmail.com. That's right.
That's it.
Oh yeah, right here, right down
How
here.
strong is your Minnesota?
Right in front. So far, we've had a great show. The beautiful Taylor McCarty,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what I said.
And the beautiful and illustrious
JR.
Julia Roberts, JR Jr., if you're fancy.
JR.
Ladies, you've been absolutely fabulous this episode.
Blast and glass.
I love your inputs. I dig the fact that you're so excited about being on the show, that you got your TikTok involved.
Yeah.
What up,
Hi,
you guys?
TikTok.
That's fucking cool.
Hi,
It's the first time it's ever
TikTok.
happened on the show. And this is episode 43,562.
Point one.
Point one.
Yes.
I don't
And
know.
a half.
This is the draft. We're gonna go to the next track, and that should be Paul J. Backish. Backish.
Bacchish?
Be
All I
Bacchish.
can think of was Andy Milanakis.
You're good.
Paul J. Backish.
Yes.
Bologna on his
So
Fun name.
it is. It's a good one.
it?
Hi, Ethan Eicher. Never use my full name.
He hates it. Even when
Told
you
me
say
to email my song to you for review on tonight's show. I've attached an MP3 cover art in the whole short bio. Here's his bio: a singer, guitarist, songwriter with a passionate, raspy voice combined with
Sounds
technical
sexy.
yet tasteful guitar playing and music that is written and performed with passion. Passion, passion,
This sounds
passion
so
is the name of the
sexy.
game we got.
hope it is.
Paul J. Backish.
What did it?
Backish.
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 B-A-C-C.
Sorry, you guys.
already.
We're really bad at butchering names on the show. So if
are.
we,
Send in a phonetic explanation with
Great.
all your names if you don't want to.
Ethan, you're. I don't know, man.
I'm the best.
We're all pretty bad at
Have
it.
your way with me.
New year, new year.
entangled in relations. The sweat drips sensually as we erupt into a frenzied jubilation. Take me home with you, have your way with me tonight. Put your lips on me so voraciously delight. Take me home with you, have your way with me tonight. Put your lips on me, so voraciously delight. Take me home with you, have your way with me tonight. Put your lips on me, so voraciously delight.
Watching.
Bob, I will make you purge. I will purge you.
I want to see that.
Is that death?
Yeah.
Can we
I'll put
pay-
my knees on your shoulders and put my fingers down your
Paul's
throat.
gonna make Bob purge.
I'm gonna make him purge. We got gigs to do, man. Slow down on the Kirchhoff.
Keep taking shots.
You're gonna get
Anyways,
hungover
okay.
before 8.
That was beautiful. That was
It
sexual.
That was Sexual Magic was performed by Paul J. Bacchish.
Backish.
I feel like we're
It's
still slaughtering
Bacchish,
that.
Bacchish is with a CK.
He said it himself.
Well, he can. never
Backish?
mind.
Yeah, you don't know how to pronounce your own name, man. Shit.
Damn.
What was the name of the track again?
It was called Have Your Way With Me. Can I go off on this real
Oh.
quick?
I feel like you did have your way with us.
Yeah, you
Honestly,
I enjoyed
definitely
every
did.
minute of this.
It was
Bacchish.
very pleasurable.
He was
Um,
jamming off for sure.
I didn't want it to
Bacchish.
end. The Spanish guitar and everything that you did,
Ass is looking a little
it was
backish.
really nice. Now, normally,
It was really
when I
nice.
first heard what you were bopping off with, I wasn't aroused at all. In the beginning, I was like, what? This is cheesy. But it's like when you watch somebody dancing and it starts off really
Windsurfing,
cheesy, but then they keep on
coastal.
focusing on you and you get that attention. You're like, okay, start vibing with them. You get caught up in the cheesiness. And I think that the cheese that you had was con queso, and it was fucking
Queso, I love
bopping,
queso.
100%. I like this song. I like your vibes, and I could see it anywhere.
Saving trees.
Could I have sex to this? No, but this is something I could definitely foreplay to. And this is a song that I would play if I wanted to get somebody home with me. The lyrics literally in the chorus are "Take me home with you and have your way with me." I'm totally about that.
I
He's
mean,
jamming
He
off
sounded like
over
this.
here.
Have
Yeah.
your way with me.
Do you think that he can tie a cherry thing with his tongue?
If he can't, then I would be surprised.
I bet he can.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's not hard. Why do people act like that's hard?
I can't do
Dude,
it.
I
It's hard
can't do
with
it.
a
It's not
tongue
an
ring.
easy thing to
Yeah.
do.
Well, with a tongue ring, I can see that. Maybe it's easier.
No,
Don't
no,
fucking
it's
know,
not.
right?
It's not.
I can't.
It
Maybe you
gets
use
stuck.
the pin as the fucking.
I need
No,
to be able to
yeah,
see
because
it.
then you
Like
just
it's
tie
not
it to the
illegal?
pin.
That's
Yeah.
not how it works.
Overall, I give this fucking song a grand score of 7.5 because the production was on point. The song was radio worthy.
7.5?
And your vibe was on
And it only, you only
fucking
gave it
Summit,
some-
man. Summit.
I agree with Ethan
Continental.
on the everything except for Radio Ready, and I agree with your score even. I give it a 7.5 too. I wanted to give it an 8, but the vocals are just so faint, man, and they're just so put like in the background, and there's no real good vocal processing on this track. Which, if there was, I feel like your voice, once again, is just like this real raspy, like soulful voice. You can really play with that shit a lot. Like you can
Yep.
get creative
Yeah.
as fuck with your voice, and I think you should do that. I want to give this one a
I think
10
you
because
should
I
do
love
You what?
I want to give it. I'm not going to give it a 10. I gave it a 7.5. But I want to give it a 10 because I love Spanish guitar. I love
that flamenco
vibe.
shit.
I love
it.
It's some of my favorite types of music. It's very mysterious in itself because it's like got this nice low and throaty tones, but at the same time it's got this like, this picking in the background. Ding 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 ding. Just love it, man. It's
Mariachi.
awesome. Yeah, mariachi kind of. Desperado, Antonio Banderas.
Ooh, and
feel.
Rihanna killed it with that.
Has anybody here not seen
I don't-
Desperado with
that
Antonio
was-
Banderas?
I have
Yeah,
not
I
seen
was
that.
gonna say I'm so sorry. That was
shit.
so millennial of me.
Don't ever think
I'm gonna sit
millennial
down.
is a bad thing. It's not like you're blonde. We are fucking powerful. Not like you're blonde like Manel.
Aren't you blonde?
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, what?
That's not what I meant.
I am though. It's okay.
I get
Find
you.
yourself.
So TikTok
People
of
be
you.
like, oh, I'm so blonde because
Stop
I
being
did
basic,
this.
Ethan.
I'm basic.
Millennial is a great thing to be. Generation
hair.
Y, that's what our real name is.
pretty brave.
Our millennials are slave name, all right? Generation Y is our real name,
Jesus.
and we are the best
Free the
generation
chains
that's
that are
walked
the
this.
bondage of
Indigo
this name.
children, unite!
I don't like titles, man.
I was born in the wrong era.
Yeah, well,
Same.
yeah.
I don't like titles. Okay, Taylor, what
All right,
do
Trump
you?
over here with his voice.
I don't like titles. I just prefer one title, and that is Yahweh. That's what you can call me.
Wow.
Wasn't good. All right,
Okay.
Taylor, go ahead.
This was just very sensual. I don't know. It was. It did its deed.
What a back rub of a
It's
song.
deed.
This
Went
would
in,
be
it was
wonderful.
Jamming
Bam,
off
bam,
over
thank you,
there.
ma'am. It was done.
Hey. No, I really liked this. I do agree that the production, something was different about the production. It was off about the production. And I think that I've like really enjoyed it because we haven't heard anything like this really on the show.
Definitely.
Have we
It's
had
very
anything
different.
like
I don't
this?
think so.
We've had a lot
like
of different shit on the
mariachi,
show.
You
like-
had EDM style, like
We definitely have some
Moombahton,
Spanish guitar
reggaeton.
on the plug before, but
really?
not
Not
in this
like
fashion
this.
per se. This
Well,
was a
Yeah.
little
those
bit more of a full
solos were
track.
fucking fire,
Yo,
bro.
dude, you
That's
gotta
what
have a
I'm
point.
saying, like the solo, and that's why I think the solos is what got me the most, and that's
Same.
what bumped my score up. So I'm definitely gonna give this a 7 out of 10.
Wow. Scott Pike says that song was 10. Wake up, people.
Hey, we all
Wake
like what we
up.
like.
You gave the last
I'm
one a
getting
2,
there.
bro.
I'm
We
getting
like what we
I
You
never
like.
gave the
gave a
last
2.
one a 2, Scott.
Scott.
All right?
Yeah.
Can't all stroke the cat, okay?
Hey.
Sometimes you gotta stroke the cat one at a time, all right?
One
Wait your
cat at a
turn
time,
to
you gotta
give
do
a
it.
No
valid
tandem
score.
stroking.
Stroking.
When you put it
Hashtag
that way.
Handy
that was
handies,
dirty.
was it?
Tandy
Hashtag
handies.
that was dirty.
That was dirty.
So B. No, wait, J.
BJ.
BJ.
BJ's.
Why don't you guys go at the same time?
Wow.
Wow.
You guys
I
go
feel
ahead
like
and
our
bop
scores
off
are
it.
gonna be very
United,
different.
review.
Yeah.
Let's
Jay,
go.
what do you got?
So I'm gonna give it like a 8.5.
Wow.
Wow. she
Because
really liked
I
it.
just got back from a Florida vacation, and I feel like I heard this music being played on like the
Oh.
sidewalks the whole entire
And you
time.
thought it was.
I know.
I
Florida's-
loved it. It was great. I
The
immediately
production
felt
was-
like
Brought you right
That's
back.
one thing I love about Florida is like,
Yeah.
like I was in Orlando and everywhere you go, there's like live bands
Yep.
just like playing everywhere.
So maybe that's
Yeah.
the problem. It's because we're in the Midwest and there ain't shit
Yeah.
here.
like there was
Same
a
with
guy out.
Nashville. Like
Yes.
every bar you go to,
Yes.
it doesn't matter if it's 11 in the morning. There's a fucking band on stage
We have
playing.
Or there's a
One bar
guy
that does
outside
that.
with his guitar. Or
Oh,
like,
they busk all over
like
the
there
place.
was there was a
Full-blown
guy outside of the
mariachi
tattoo
band, if
shop
that.
that I went into, and he was playing music, and it sounded super similar
We don't
to
have
that,
that
and
here.
I was
Yeah.
like,
We're deprived.
yes.
So
That's because it's so fucking
like
cold
this.
out. People are
Bob.
not gonna sit out in the street.
Brandon
and play
Tobar
music when
says we
it's
should have
30
Matt
degrees
McCaskill
out.
on the show ASAP. I
Why,
agree
so we
with
can
that.
talk shit the entire time he's on here? Get him on the phone now.
Yes.
Love
okay.
Matt. Matt's an asshole, but he's our asshole, and I defend him to be that
right,
asshole.
You have to defend your asshole with the utmost importance.
Yeah.
At any
Hashtag
point in
let Bob
time,
speak.
it can
If there's
be
ever a
penetrated,
breach, man.
broken, breached. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't have that.
Can't
Can't
have
have
it.
that.
Can't have it. Won't have it.
Score.
Yeah,
Bob's
no,
score.
Bob off real quick.
I love that kind of music. The solos fucking
That's his sexy time music.
yeah. I mean,
He's jamming
Me
off.
times.
Here's
Four
the thing
play
is
chord.
like
Bob just
Hardcore, bro.
naked
I
in his
could-
room, like
yeah.
salsa dancing.
Feeling himself.
I could just well, yeah,
Well, not like
I
that.
couldn't
but
tell if
like-
the lyrics were like supposed to be serious or if it was supposed to be like mildly
don't know what he's
parodic.
saying.
Like a lot of people in the chat were like, "This is definitely Jack Black." Like,
No, yeah, that's, that was
this
the
sounds
vibe,
like
yeah.
some like Tenacious D song, you know? Like,
He
I
would
want
make
to
this
take you
song with his
home,
mouth.
and
He
put your
love the
lips on me,
Tenacious
and
D
it's
song.
just
This is real shit, and his mom's in the kitchen making wonderful Mexican food or something.
Mom's in the kitchen making pancakes. Sorry.
Bob,
anyway. Yeah,
save me for myself.
I gotta give this one 8.5. I really
8.5.
liked it.
Yes.
Boom.
Good scores, good scores. So far, our tonight's champion so far
Yeah, what do we got?
has been Kim Kerwin. Oh, no, wait. 2.5 Brains. No, Kim Kerwin.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it might be a
Are
tie.
we tied?
I looks like we're tied.
Well, what are we gonna do?
I don't know if
Top
we're
3
tied.
anyway.
I have to add
We
them
do
up.
two.
We
first,
finally
second.
get to do the
I don't know. I
bloodbath.
don't remember.
Or one
What
day,
do we have
one
next?
night.
So
It
as far as
is-
I'm concerned, we have a guy with a truck. Who is it?
Truck?
A guy, go ahead.
No, I got nothing.
Okay,
I
good.
got
Oh,
nothing.
it's Kim Kerwin's son, another one dedicated this evening with prayer.
Nice.
I can't
This country needs it right now.
read the whole thing. You know, sure.
That's all I got.
Sure. You know, we don't get political on the show ever, but I'm going to say this.
That's all I said.
We don't get political on the show ever.
I just
Okay.
said what we need to pray.
I
That's
just
all.
want to preempt everybody for the political conversations about to have about not having political conversations.
I remember when we were
Blessed
gassing
be.
the Nazis in
Blessed
the
be.
I
gas
can drink
chambers
that.
that they built.
I'm going to encourage all of you to, draw more dicks and not
Draw more dicks.
Draw more
and-
dicks.
Not worry
Yeah.
about the craziness that's happening in the Capitol.
Show
and,
your boobs.
Yeah, just draw a dick.
Stupid assholes. Whenever you're feeling down,
Draw dicks.
draw a dick.
Draw dicks
with
and
a
listen to
frown.
that.
No, what I
mariachi
realize is at any
music.
point in time we
Draw
can
dicks,
just
show your
waltz our
boobs,
asses
and
up in
jam
there, guys.
Jam off
just
with your dicks out.
Jam off with your dicks
Stop
out.
talking like that, okay?
Jam off and
Hashtag
bop out.
bopping.
Bop it off.
Hashtag
Jam it
bop.
out.
It's my surprise
Jam it
face.
out, bop it up.
It's a gender neutral type of thing.
Yeesh.
All right, let's do it.
So is it Kim Kerwin or no?
Kim Kerwin, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Prayer by
You almost did.
Yep.
I
Dance
almost
in
did
this
the
prayer.
laugh.
That's
Yep.
it. Sorry.
This evening I
fighting
dedicate
really
Dance
hard,
in This Prayer to my friend Rachel. Rachel, we're with you too. Who is battling stage 4 colon cancer.
Yeesh.
We're praying for you.
Pray.
I like you a lot, Kim, but it doesn't seem like you have any good news ever.
Well, because she's probably having some.
She's
We're
a
saying
deep
prayer,
person,
though.
man.
But
I
we're
get
saying
that. I
prayers.
like her.
Kim.
I
Can
love
make
her
art
music.
from good
Kim,
times
is
and
that
from
who it
party
is?
times, but you.
Kim needs to light a blue candle for protection.
There you go. And Sage, Kim.
Take it from the Wiccan.
What's
One of those,
why
Blue
blue?
candles will send you protection.
One of those bad
Is it because it smells like? Is it because it
No.
smells like raspberry or?
Just a
Kinda
Wiccan thing.
sage you burn.
Anyway,
Anyway.
we're praying. We're
I
praying
didn't
for your
know that.
friend.
I'm sorry.
When tomorrow's not promised, and I'm standing here watching birds in the air, children, toys everywhere. The only thing that matters right now while I'm here is to say that I love you, I love you. I can't promise I can stay, or that I'll always be this way, but until that day, we'll dance in this prayer, dance in this prayer, 'cause I'm still living while I'm here, and I'll dance in this prayer, dance in this prayer. 'Cause as long as I'm still breathing, there's still hope here. I'll dance in this prayer, I'll dance in this prayer, dance in this prayer. 'Cause I'm still living while I'm here, and I'll dance in this prayer, dance in this prayer. Cause when tomorrow's not promised, but there's still hope here, I will dance in this prayer. I'll dance in this prayer, dance in this prayer. 'Cause I'm still living while I'm here. We'll dance in this prayer, dance in this prayer. 'Cause I'm still living while I'm here. We'll dance. Oh.
dong? What are you looking at over there?
Dong. That was good, girl.
Kim Kerwin.
That was great.
Dance in the
God, you are just a fantastic
Her voice.
musician and songwriter all around.
You are. You have a beautiful voice.
It's like a silky sheet.
Any
Like a silky
church
sheet,
would
yeah.
probably
It's a white one.
smite someone to have you
That's what I said.
sing in their choir.
They would just get rid of their whole, you know,
I know
Lord
a couple.
Jesus, please get rid of my entire choir so I can
Tom's
have
wife,
Kim
beautiful
Kerwin.
wife, Michelle, she is very much a singer like this. Actually, a very similar voice to her. You guys, I'm just gonna give this a score off the bat. It's an 8, and I don't mean that in any sense of anything other than your talent. And like, I'm not listening to this song. I'm not gonna vibe to it very heavy either. I can see how it's
He will
a
late at
mournful
night.
song.
Watching those commercials like Sarah
Yeah.
McLachlan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your voice and the talent behind
Nice
this
falsetto,
track
Bob.
is
Nice
really
falsetto.
incredible. I mean, you have a very powerful voice.
Paul, your mic's not on.
Is it
Oh.
not? God damn it.
It's a good thing
Why
that
is
Paul
it
has a big
always
voice.
yours?
Dude,
It's all the batteries they use on the vibrators. They're always
Yeah.
running out.
double A's. I like them small.
So Bob, why don't you just hit it off real fast while he does that?
Yes, I shall do that.
Bopping.
Bopping.
It's on right now.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go 8 as
Zach,
well.
what's happening?
It was a very,
You should,
very nice
talk
song,
to the
but
guys
like
about
Paul
having a
said,
show
like
on your,
it's not something I
show.
would.
What?
Bop off to.
It's not something I would like listen
Guys,
to.
see a microphone.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things where it's teach their own. Like you're not gonna sit there and listen to Nora Jones all day.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
just when you're in your fields.
it's in the, yeah, it's a. si-
Nora Jones for a full 24 hours.
Oh, good.
There you go.
Heartbreak.
Nora Jones.
It's
You're
a
probably in a really dark
situational
spot at the
song.
time.
And
was,
it-
yeah.
You know, the situation would be few and far between.
But look at Sarah McLachlan. Like, look how much money she's made
True.
off of her, you know, those glorious,
fucking
beautiful
commercial.
songs.
No
yeah,
more.
like
It was
find
so-
the
you're
right
right, no
commercial,
more.
and that is gonna.
Yeah.
Fucking
But
children.
I'll give it an 8 because it was a very well done song.
Yeah,
I'm good at this.
and your voice is so silky, like laying in a silky bed. What?
Yeah.
Like it just
jamming off over there.
I was jamming off. No, her voice is just so like, I don't know, it's
I
glorious.
don't know what
Like
silly
my mom.
bed sheet. This is not one of the things I've ever gotten.
Like I just want to lay on it just
know what that
naked
feels
and
like.
just. Wow. Okay, that got graphic. I'm gonna give that a definite 7.5 out of 10.
7.5. My thread count is like
God damn it.
4
It's fine.
or 5 or something.
Gonna
I basically
blame
land
me.
on like 4 big ass.
It's really
like,
hard
tree
without a
branches.
mouse.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's horrible.
So
I
yeah,
need to get better sheets.
nice. You do need better sheets.
He's just
better
old.
sheets,
That's
man.
what his
Old.
excuse is.
Scratch my back on my
He gets
sheets
up and it's
before
like-
I lay under them.
Well, no, silk.
true.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not the most comfortable when you're a dude. Shit's rough. It grabs on your hair.
I wish I could do
Well,
that.
hey, that's just the way it is. I just want to bop off real quick. Kim,
Crazy.
we're here with Rachel. That's some really heavy duty stuff. I think
Yeah.
this song really matches the type of sentiment that anyone, if not all of us, want to send to her while she's battling what she's going through.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
Prayers.
Prayers with you, and
Yeah.
also we know you're going to beat this. We can feel
Blue
it.
candles.
yeah.
You got great people around you, such as Kim,
Yeah.
who are going to help you through this tough time, and we're here with you.
Yes.
Want to see you get better.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And because of this type of thing, the way the song was made, yeah, it does sound a lot like a prayer song. It does sound like a praise and worship song. But I think what better genre to use, and to dwell within, for this type of subject than praise and worship. I think you bopped it off perfectly. Your voice again comes in perfectly. When those harmonies came in on that last verse, that last little chorus bit, the outro area there, I was just, I was taken aback. And I enjoy everything that you got bopping off. It's 100% good, and I guarantee you that shit is gonna be fine in the end. I'm leaving this one off at a solid 8. There's no way I can go anything less or higher than that.
It's like video.
Ryan
games.
Julio gave it a
Ethan,
9.
Damn.
What would you give? What would you say our show is called? You think
It's
we're
not
we're
necessarily
not
a podcast.
I know people say it's a podcast. It's not. It's what I've heard people.
like a vidcast.
Well, it's called a webcast. When SpaceX
Webcast, sure.
launches shit, it's called a webcast. But that doesn't sound as fun. We call it vidcast because that
vlog?
sounds normal. A vlog, but we're not really like vlogging. We're
don't
just
know.
like V going.
It's just it's a music review
I just
show.
call it a show. TV's dead. This
My
is the new
radio
TV.
guy asked, that's why.
All right, yeah, we call it a TV show. I don't know, man.
Bob, what do you give this song?
It's an anime.
I gave it a 8.5. I
Oh,
thought I
you did
already-
give it. I'm sorry, you did. Julia,
Whatever.
J Dog, Junior,
Oh, I love J-Dog.
J.G.
J-Dog.
I'm going to give it an 8.
An 8 from
Yeah.
Julia, and I mean, I think it's here's the thing. Songs like this they're never fun to hear, especially when they're about a real person, because of the fact that she's battling cancer. It's just horrible. And it's been a really, really rough year, but if there's anything that this year has taught us is that we can kind of go through anything and come out the other side stronger and better.
I don't know,
And
man.
so,
2021's not off to a great start.
2021 is kind of rough.
It's gonna be okay.
But listen, man, no pictures are perfectly colored. There's a little bit outside the lines. I have full
In this day and
confidence in the
age?
human race to get their shit together.
Oh, I do not.
I do.
I don't.
I do. I think eventually here's the thing, we're gonna get invaded by aliens or some shit. We're all gonna
Oh my
unify.
God.
It's gonna
We
be
all got to
amazing.
come together, just like in the movies. We come together.
together.
We were
These-
enemies, and then we have a
These
common enemy.
extremists
so we
and
work
these
together.
activists
Tackle.
and these politicians, they're all gonna be holding the same fucking RPG, aiming it at the same goddamn flying saucer.
I don't know. I
So,
think if aliens showed up, like half the country would be like, no, they're not.
then there'd be the
we
other,
make memes about it.
the extremists on the other side of the left would be like, listen, they're people too. And I'm like, technically they're aliens.
Yeah.
But they're the first aliens we've ever met. How can we treat them with such disrespect?
Yeah, right.
We got to
it's the
save
American
You guys are
Save the aliens.
planetists.
We
You're
see
being
something we don't
planetist
understand,
right
we
now.
shoot it the fuck down,
Yeah, and then we regret it afterwards. Yeah, we analyze
Right.
it.
You're being
I think Roswell-
you're being
we shouldn't have did that.
Earth-centric, and you're being planetist, and
She's got Naruto running everything, man.
Naruto?
Is that what it's called?
Jesus Christ. All right,
Fucking
so
know this
next
shit, man.
up.
who do we got next?
All right,
Ethan?
next up.
Is that what it's called?
It's
When it comes-
Naruto, man.
So I said it right, and
You said Naruto.
you got to reevaluate
What are you
your life
talking about?
morals, man.
I just want some consistency. Just asking for a little bit of standardization in the world today.
You watch too much Hand-to-Me.
A hand in May, guaranteed. Check this out. The Last Concord, based in Barcelona, are a synthwave duo, Jordi and Xavier Godes. Describing themselves as Mediterranean Dreamwave, the brothers' debut self-titled album is due for release in 2021 through London-based independent record label Outland Recordings. The Last Concord joins Outland's stunning roster of artists including Dana Jean Phoenix, Morgan Willis.
Dana
Really?
Jean
You guys got
Phoenix?
signed to fucking
Is she a
Morgan
wrestler?
Willis? Okay, with Morgan Wilson's whole jam, I like this.
Martial artist?
While their sound will be appreciated by fans of Time Cop 1983, definitely. The Midnight, yes. And Spotify's Retrowave Outrun editorial playlist.
We got
After
fire
hitting
on
popular
TikTok.
YouTube channel, bop, 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 this song is gonna hit. It's
Like
guarantee
like
what you're telling me.
Like
Guys,
a gift, yeah.
I have one thing to give you.
Oh,
This-
shit.
Put the tokens into my eyes and send me off with the ferryman because I'm ready to die. The Last Concord,
Followers.
Last Call
Bob.
is the name of the
SpongeBob.
song. Last Call
Context,
by
Bob.
the Last Concord.
Context,
Shadookin.
Bob. We have Jason McDowell.
last Concord.
What is it?
It's right there.
The last
Last
Concord.
Concord. I forgot. I'm sorry. You're blind. I apologize.
I'm not that blind. I just have trouble reading
Oh, I thought he said black.
that because it's the L looks like a 2.
I was like, how'd you
that's
know
true,
that?
sure.
I'm
For a
only
second, I thought it
half.
said the
What?
East Concord.
Hey, have black eyes.
Last
We sticking together
Concord with their
this.
song.
All right, let's go.
The last call.
The last call about the last
call
Concord.
chords.
Closing time.
I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a quick one. I'm gonna give this one an 8. I really liked it. I thought it was really cool. The vibe was dope. I don't know
Before
how.
you go, Scott Pike says if you give this more than a 2 out of 10, I will drive 3 hours to Rapid to stop to slap.
Bring it on, Scott.
Scott.
Do it.
It kicked me off because it said your battery's too low.
Scott, look at all this. Okay. You want a Greco-Roman wrestle with me? I'll do it. Bring the grease. I don't want to go buy some oil at the store. Bring that good shit. I know you got it at your house.
What, that Crisco?
We can get down.
Warm mail.
We can get down.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Scott, I feel like you're extremely opinionated one way or another due to your fucking your specific liking to certain things. If you don't like this, that doesn't mean it wasn't
I
produced
think it's obviously a
perfectly.
joke.
No, I mean obviously he's joking about that.
I mean, unless he's not.
But he has given other songs a 2, and then another one a 10, then another one another 10. Like you're either 10 or 2, man. The one thing that's good
and
for
2.
is driving.
10
I
and
was
2.
just gonna say that.
Yep.
So you gotta like, this isn't your car. You gotta sit in the back seat and just try to do your best. All right, because it sounds like that you didn't like this track. That's why I give it 2. Nobody's gonna give this song a 2. Anybody in here give it a 2?
There's no,
No.
there's
Anybody
no way
giving it a
no.
below average score?
Not even really.
You can't. The production was perfect and it was a decent song. 8. That's about as high as I'll go on it. But 8 for me.
Boom.
Nice.
Boom.
He said it. He said it. Say it one more time, Paul.
Scott,
It's
if
an
you
8.
want to come over here and you want to rub bellies, I'm into it. We'll play a little game called Tummy Sticks. Learned it back when I was in office.
In Nom?
I taught him
office.
that. I taught him that.
We used to play a game in the Oval Office called Shapes.
Yeah.
Is that like
like
the game
that
when you
game.
were a baby and you had to fit him in the right shape?
Oh, it's something like that. All
Shape
right.
ball?
It's something like that. All right, I'm gonna bop up on this too real quick. So
Ever heard of this game?
I'm really partial to 80s retro style music, and guaranteed I'm partial to this one as well. But I'm not gonna be overly biased. It's easy to say. Why are you telling me these things?
Because Ethan's Ethan.
What I love about this is that, I mean, there's nothing exceptional about it. It's very standard. It's a template for what synthwave should be, dreamwave rather. The last
perfect
call.
template.
If this is the last call, you know that TikTok song, the coming of age one?
No.
No.
No, well, that's because you guys
I'm going to use my
man.
are
change.
in the wrong part of TikTok. Using
I'm
your
using my
change.
change. We only got one song left, so I'm using my change now.
All right.
I'm going to take this down to a 7.5.
Wow.
That's
So
fair.
this sounds like the
said the
real
word template, and I
strong
was like,
80s
nobody's
version of that TikTok song. Now, what I wanted, what I was desiring deep in my
If you
gut,
say synth
gut.
solo,
in my nuts, what I demanded from you and you failed to provide was vocals or a synth solo. Why? They were so bland without the two. Some sort of extra element that could have
It's
taken
vocals,
this
man.
thing
It's
to
a
the
different
next
type of
level.
song.
It's the same type
No,
of song.
no, now
there
you're telling
was
him how to
not
make the
enough
song,
activity
though.
or complexity in this song.
He didn't want to make
to
one with vocals. He
warrant-
made an instrumental.
Okay, so right, it's a cool
So judge it
instrumental.
as an instrumental.
But
Don't
I'm
make-
gonna
don't
judge
tell
it
me it's
as
gotta
I
have
see
vocals.
fit, and as I see fit, it has no vocals when it needs it. It has no synth solo when it
man.
needs it, and it's a good song overall. Everything about your band, your group, and the song name are great.
It is
But-
interesting that that's a band,
Well, I'm assuming.
right? Am I wrong on
I
that
think
one?
it's
It's
just
probably
two-
just one
I think
guy.
it's two guys.
It's two guys.
You
Yeah, it's a
listed
duo.
off
It's a
like
duo.
star-studded cast of these people. It was at
It was
least 3,
duo,
wasn't
but
it?
no, Morgan Willis he got signed to a record label with Morgan Willis, who's on it. Was Morgan
Morgan
Willis?
Willis?
He's one of my
Morgan
favorite
Willis?
retro funk artists in the scene, which is really good. But I'm not going to use that against you. I want you to take this to your dude up top and tell him, hey, this is what these guys said. I give this song a solid 7 because the 0.5 could have been there, but you got no color. No extra color. You need more color. More
Don't
than
listen to
blue
him.
and pink. And I'm the only one who listens
on
to
the
this type of
vocals.
music in this area. The vocals, you bop that in
I
with
listen to
great
this type of
vocals.
shit.
Some midnight type shit, sure. But if you've got somebody who actually killed it, like Ace Buchanan, for sure, dude.
Okay.
I'm going to go against it and say if you put
Michael
vocals in this, I
Wright?
would give it a 2 because I don't like what he's
Ollie
saying.
Ride, bop those guys in there. I'm
Can I
gonna
go?
bop this one off on a higher score if I could.
You could have.
All right.
Taylor, go ahead.
I'm going to go now. I was definitely driving in my Camaro
Tomorrow.
on Grand Theft Auto with my
Yes.
mullet in the wind.
Vice City,
GTA
obviously.
Vice.
Has to be Vice
My
City.
hot pink tank.
Just
Yeah,
cruising with my
GTA
mullet.
5 was dope.
And I was
your
playing
mullet.
the shit out of this song.
My mohawk.
I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. You gave it this like great intro. You're like, man, it's amazing.
But it was like he said, it was just very. There was nothing like that jumped out at me and was like pizzazz. Like it was just. I was just cruising.
It was only, it was
Going
like,
65
It was like
on it.
It wasn't
background
bad
music
enough
for a
to turn
video
it off,
game.
but it wasn't good enough to really turn it up too hard.
All right.
My building is falling.
Roll up. I'm gonna roll up my,
right.
my
Dear
pant
God.
legs on this one.
Hold
Bob,
on, I gotta check my status real quick.
what are you gonna give it? You gonna give it a 4? Something fucked up?
No.
Just
Man.
we're trending downward. I feel
Bob's
like this
with
guy's
me,
not
I
getting
think.
enough credit.
Bob's riding in my bus.
I was thinking I was gonna give that a 6.5, only because it was, yeah, like you guys are saying, like pretty generic, like I don't know, it just needed.
Isn't that standard though? Isn't generic standard? Like, isn't that like? Isn't that like the 7 of all things? Like, isn't that where the 7?
Well,
Well, we're
5
saying
is
where nothing
average.
was like,
I'm dying to hear it.
boom,
I
remember
think that
me. 'Cause are you
generic
going to remember that after
standard
2 days?
is
Like,
7. Radio worthy
think back, I
standard
need to
is
listen to that,
not really
like-
standard. Like if you get on the radio, it's because
Well, radio's
you
not
have
standard
the
of anything,
algorithm
really,
down.
except for being on the
but
radio.
I mean, what I'm using that as this standard idea.
we can argue this song.
You can
You're not gonna hear
release a
instrumentals on the
great
radio
song,
at
and
all.
it could be
Ever.
completely radio worthy, but unless you have something that bops it into that area of being radio ready, it
Yeah,
doesn't
we're going to be
exist.
stuck here for a sec. We're buffering, guys. Hold on.
We're buffering.
Just kidding.
Oh
I'm
God!
joking.
Don't say those things.
I'm sorry, Bob. You gave it a what'd you give it?
6.5.
6.5.
Julie Roberts.
Guys, I'm giving it an 8.
Hey,
All right.
there we
And
go.
the reason why I'm giving it an 8
Goddamn sense.
is because I liked that it really didn't have any lyrics, because that's something that I would like turn on when I'm gonna get in the shower, because then I can sing what I want and she
Oh,
can
shit.
over it as loud as I want. I can
Alright.
jam off all I
She
want.
can use it for whatever she needs to.
Exactly. I feel like that would be great
Content.
content music.
Okay.
Like,
Famous music.
Gotcha.
Burning
Gotcha.
down.
yeah, I dig it.
Oh shit! Again, sorry.
I dig it.
So she
Good
gave it an
stuff.
8.
And I gotta say this. Also, I just kind of like. I want to put this out there. Like the production of that was perfect. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
how you can say it's
yeah.
not. And also, generic things. I mean, they're kind of a template for other things. You know, I mean, like
To
maybe.
each their own, though, Paul. Like,
I know, but I mean, are you gonna eat Honey Nut Cheerios or are you gonna eat the
Are you
Crispios?
going to give a symphony a 10?
No.
You did.
Which symphony?
Never mind.
Why do you keep
We'll
bringing it up?
film
It's
more
a
of this
good.
out later.
It
I feel
was
like
a
you're
good
right about
symphony. It
this.
was
I
a
don't know
good
why. So I'm gonna
song.
back out of this trap.
Yeah.
For I fall through it. All right, we just got something else here. It is a one from Jason. Oh, Jason McDonald. That's
Got
right.
it.
That's the one.
So yeah, the Glacial Drift comes from a progressive rock background. After struggling to maintain a consistently complete lineup, 3 members decided to strip things down and steer away from the clear prog rock vibe and use more electronic instrumentation. Machina is created from samples taken from jam sessions and vocalizations to form a choppy yet melodic foundation to the conceptual lyrics describing a digital existence unprotected from humanity's destructive ways. The track is called The Glacial Drift. The band is called Machina.
You keep calling me girl. You have shown me
Yo, this song was really well done and unique. It gave me
chair.
so much. There's a lot of catchiness to it, a lot of like
different chair.
vibe to it that suggested it was like a song you'd hear on the radio, yet had no
How do you say
literal
that band
elements
name again?
that were accurate here. It was called Machina, however you want to say it.
Machina,
Machina, your voice, whatever you want to say. I think this song is
Glacial
great.
Drift.
This song is. There's nothing I can go on other than that. This sounds like love in the year 2077. I'm bopping this off with a proper score of 7.5. Sorry,
7.5.
stutter.
I agree.
Really?
I
I'm
concur with
shocked,
all of that.
actually. Like, this is
7.5.
E's
Yes.
stuff, so I'm shocked. This is E's all about.
I give it an 8. I think it was really well done, and I think that your production was really, really good. And I agree, it's very, very futuristic, yet kind of down to earthish, and I liked it. Taylor.
Is this thing
McCarty.
on? I don't know. That was like a trip. Like that's why I double asked you. It was called
Shit.
Drip or
Glacial Drift.
No, the
Because
band
it
is
was
called
drippy.
the Glacial Drift. That's my bad. I got it mixed
Glacial
up.
Drip.
it was dirty. That was
Dirty.
dirty.
That was dirty.
That was
That's
dirty.
dirty.
That was that. Yeah. No, I really liked it, but I can agree with somebody said in the comments. Too long, lost me. I can agree with that.
I
a
was
little bit.
gonna say that too.
How long was that track?
It was not long enough in my opinion.
I feel like it was
4:43. I could have vibed for that. for 10
4:43, but there
hours.
was not a lot of like
10 hours.
change ups really. I don't.
The
It was very,
outro
it was very
a
similar the
little
whole time.
long.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So
agree
for
with
that,
that.
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Nice.
But the
Wow.
creativity was great.
Yeah, I'm sitting at a 7 as well.
7 from Bob. All right, we've come to the end of the night. We have one more song left. Kim, we're so sorry we can't get to your track
But you'll
this
be
time.
first up next show.
First
First
up
up
next
next
show,
show.
or we can refund it to you, whichever you prefer. That being said, we have to get our guy, a little local, little homegrown, Mr. Ryan Julio Haran sent us something
He
in.
was the last.
Is this a song from him?
It's him and Bud Holly on a track. You guys are gonna love this shit.
He's gonna
their
rap.
Local artist.
Both
I'm
are
assuming,
for sure
I
local
assume
artists.
Julio's probably DJing and then
Yeah.
Bud's
And
rapping.
Julio was our last guest here.
Yeah,
right?
that was. That's
No,
true.
was it last?
It was
Not our
no,
last
the one
one,
before
but-
that, I
yeah.
guess.
I don't think we
But
had
he's
guests
the DJ at
last-
the bars downtown, right?
Yeah, Teddy's downtown. He also does a lot of obviously side work. He does.
I'll be there tonight.
He's over the
everywhere.
rally.
You can find him anywhere.
Over the rally
really
all
good
year.
guy. One of
Every
the
year.
veterans, we'd say, in the game that is out here.
Yeah.
Club scene out here.
He says
And he
a
wears
track I
overalls.
wrote for a track I
Some of it.
wrote and Bud Holly sung over. The only thing I updated was the mix and master. I'll re-record it for you soon and change that lyric up. Ooh, what does that mean?
And we've
Okay.
had Bud Holly. You've had Bud Holly. in here, right?
We have,
But
yeah.
he's been on here twice.
Yeah, but he's
Yes.
He's quite the great co-host and
He's hilarious.
guest that you guys have been. Obviously, big shout out to our special co-hosts and guests, Julie Roberts and Taylor McCarty.
Yay!
You guys are fantastic, man. Thank you so much for joining us. We got one song left. We're gonna cut the show a little short tonight. We do have gigs to do.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all the donations,
We're going
man.
live
You guys
on
are
Monday,
amazing.
this upcoming Monday, guys, 7:30 p.m. Mountain
Season
Time.
3 coming soon, man.
Yeah, right.
It's weird
honestly,
shit.
It's gonna be
It's about to be
happening.
real weird.
You see
Bopping
the desk? This is a first step.
We got
I like
warm,
this
we got a warm
setup.
Mayo
I do too.
segment.
I
We
think
saw,
this
we
setup
saw it
is
on
great.
ESPN. That's real. It's a real thing.
You've been dying to change up the desk for a while.
We saw it on ESPN. He was like, I like that. I was like,
I
like
really
that
like
too.
this setup because I think you can see us better and we're not all Like,
Well, it's easier to fit more people back.
And we
feel
can
like
talk directly.
this
with
is just.
it's
we're
not
gonna
like-
fix
yeah.
this part.
It's
I
too
feel like the
much.
table's just too
Anyway.
I feel
much.
like
If
somebody's
we just
pointing
make
like
like
a
Just
spear
get
right
in
at
here.
my
I feel
gut.
like get in there. That would be
Table
way
fit
better.
Bob
It's
the
just-
Builder.
I
Bob
could
the
probably
Builder.
build.
Anyway, party
Can
with
we
Bud
build it?
Holly
Yes,
with Ryan
you can.
Julio. Bud Holly. Brah.
Here we go.
Oh shit! Looks like you just tuned into the motherfucking greatest! Julio! Ollie. Yeah, Dakota South. Yet to be found. Yo, we still in the weeds. Hey, pass me that shit. And now stop. Just to wiggle with it. Now stop. Just to wiggle with it. That they've been saying for a while that we the fucking greatest. I tested a theory and they still don't say shit. Cause I've been proving to them that I'm an animal. Thinking otherwise is daffy duck despicable. Where my minions at, picking on them is pitiful. You don't like the shit, but I kick it with your centerfold. Looking on the crease, it means I'm licking her genitals. I become a gentleman, call these women beautiful. Tonight. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Hey, Peter Piper picking a peck of pickle, the pickle peppers, predetermined minds, and I'm living in them like it's a rental. You don't wanna party and now you looking at me, oh man. Don't fuck with me without consent and I'ma focus on your dental. Don't mind me, I'm a lyricist. I just want you to hear me clear shit. So my drugs and guns and now I'm all legit. It's a year later, I'm still hitting that same chick. That's my bad, I think I like to boast a bit. Don't hate me, I know you fuck with most of this. When we need them most, it's like the ghost exists. Let's take it to Facebook, make a post of it. Saying Bud Holly's back now. I like the sound you making in the background. Put your left foot in before we step out. Step back quick, I'm trying to see you turn around. Turn around, girl, I know you like to shake that. Make time freeze, turn it up just to bake that. Shake it like an earthquake, breaking up the interstate. Had to hit the freeway, couldn't stop with no brakes. Sing it with me, let's all freak out. Put your hands up and get lost in the sound like yeah, hey. Yeah, hey, yeah. Did I mention my crew? Julio, Brandis B, and Damon too. Dakota South, we keep it true. We ain't Crips, but our color's blue. I said the best in the West, but that be fucking whack. We the best in the world, and that's a fucking fact. You wanna test it out, but you afraid of a track. I'm a man, not a boy. If you tryna get smacked, I can handle it. I can make you squeal. You saw how I did it with that sex appeal. They say I'm a rapper cause I'm fucking real. Let me lay it out, cause this honesty don't steal. Snacks walk around like they gon' make a meal. I'm a hip hop dealer, yeah, you know the deal, hey. Tonight.
Mics are hot.
Hot mics.
Guys,
That
where
was,
was the bass in that? It seemed like it
Yeah.
was really
Yeah.
percussive, but not a lot of like thump to it.
Yeah, it's more low end.
For Bud Holly and Ryan Julio, I really feel like that was
I start it on this one?
not expected.
Take it, Paul.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I really, all right. First of all, Bud, like, way to showcase your skills, man.
Yeah.
I totally, I
That
dug
was awesome.
your rhythm in the second set of bars. That being said, that sample in the background that needs to come forward quite a bit. That needs to be somewhat of a focal point. Once again, to break up the monotony in a hip hop song is a very important thing. So it's not just some dude spitting the entire time, because we've had that since the '80s. Shit, Grandmaster Flash, Run DMC. These are all artists that you should just like rhyme words together, and that's great and all, but you got to have some context to the track. And I couldn't hear. That's usually the hook, and I couldn't hear it. It was like some girl in the background saying something, and then Bud over top really loudly, like, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about." It was almost like you should reverse those, like, his should be back further during the chorus, and the hook should be more frontal and
Yeah.
focal. Because at that point, you're more overpowering than the actual track at that point by a lot. What was she saying? Can you even pick up what she
I
was
didn't
saying?
even know.
I could hear the melody.
I didn't realize it came out. Oh yeah, I know
It
what
sounded
you're talking
good.
I
about.
don't know what she said though. It was
It
cool. It
reminded me
fit
of-
with the track.
Sean Paul, like when he has the stuff in the
Yeah.
the girl in the background.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be more of a focal point in the track. Otherwise, it just gets kind of muddled in the background, which is kind of what happened. That being said, I really liked.
The vibe.
I liked it. Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it needs a little bit of work. It needs some extra elements to it. I mean, I felt like it had this great like it was like listening to like a template for a great track. The bass line was really cool. The percussion was really good,
Yeah.
but there was
Well,
no
you said-
bass.
You said it might be the file because you said it's got 808 and 606 in it. So
Are we sure they're
Yeah.
not? We're sure they're not too overpowering?
I wasn't hearing any of that on our end.
Because
so
sometimes
it's got to be
and
the track.
it would make sense if the track was overpowering on bass. It would clip certain things like the highs or in certain parts of the track, which would push that shit in the
I
background.
don't,
So
don't
maybe
have
it's
the low
over-
cut.
Maybe it's overdone.
Low cut's not on, so
Not for
it
us.
shouldn't have.
Not for us. I'm saying if it was recorded.
So what
Oh
would you
right,
give it?
just overall.
I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a 7.
7.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I think it's a good. I think it's a good track, and I just think it needs some polish. Like, I mean, give it a little bit of polish, and once again, production. If you have that together, and different
And it was
different
different
element.
though.
Yeah.
I don't think, but I've heard anything of Bud Holly's really like that.
No, it was more almost like
Yeah.
it was almost more like a drill rap type. I haven't heard him do that before, but I know we can do it because I've heard him do it joking around. Like
Right.
we start freestyling and we're on the side of the,
Right. But
the
not,
sidewalk
like,
or something.
out.
He does that. No,
Yeah.
I've never heard produced music like that from him. But I still think it was really cool, and I think you should do that more, man. To be honest with you, I just think you need a better beat to do it over. Per se, maybe that's this one remastered. I don't
Yeah.
know. But 7 for
7.
me.
Word.
Julia
Me.
Roberts.
Yeah,
JR,
I'm gonna give it
Junior.
a 7.2, actually.
7.2.
No, like a 7 also.
Would you bump that in your car
Um,
when you're feeling saucy?
and that's actually
Saucy.
funny you say that because I really feel like I've heard similar stuff like
Like a Sean
at some
Paul
of the
song.
strip clubs that I've worked at.
Oh.
There you go.
But I agree with like the bass. Like I feel like the stuff that I did here had a little bit more. Oh yeah, see.
Why
Had
are
a
you
little
hiding
bit
the
more,
one
like-
asset?
I'm not hiding anything. You guys are.
Oh, look
Get
at
them
this.
get them booties up there,
Wow,
bro.
They did their
Where'd you get that video? Of
They
me?
did
I
their
like-
P90X.
I like it. I just don't like the smell of this one. This one
Ew. It
smells different.
Jeez.
looks like you pooped her pants.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Also, I just want to let Kim know
We
that I
ruined
think
it now.
I messaged you if you want to check that.
Yeah,
All
definitely.
right, all
Hey,
right.
there you go.
Okay.
So straight up, I'm right there with you guys.
Kobe.
There is no doubt
Come on,
that
man.
Bud Holly was dropping some heavy fucking rhythm and lyricism
Easy
on
one.
this. The beat sounded really good. Again, for what I heard though, the production did not come through in a way that was quality to me. And
Those
what's
butts.
really missing is probably some jean shorts.
And some
Jorts.
small booties.
Small booties, a couple of ripped t-shirts, and one that's actually tied up at the back for some reason.
Whoop whoop.
It's okay.
You're getting it. All right. They make their moms proud. Let's
Yeah.
give that.
I don't need to be judging. Pussy music. So
ass penis.
seriously, I think that you guys need to send. Like, there's something wrong with this. There's something you're missing because it doesn't. It sounds like it's produced way better than it actually is sounding.
and pray.
And I really want to hear what it sounds like. We're missing the bass in it. In my personal point of view, I'm gonna bop this one off at a 6.5. I know you guys can do better. It's pretty much all lying in the mix. Without that mix issue, that's definitely gonna be an 8 for me. But it's
Eight.
not. But it's not. It's a 6.5
Oh shit.
because we don't have the mix.
I was gonna say that's a huge score. 7, 7, 6.5. Bob.
Yeah. 7.
7. Taylor.
I just wanted the bass because I imagine myself bumping this in the car, and it was
Should've
not
been
getting me off. but-
Should have been definitely bopping.
No, I'm
you
gonna
the
give
trunk-
this a
trunk rattle.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 7.
Meet your boys at the Trump
What do you
rally.
think it needs more of? Pretty much everything we all
It just
said.
needs, that bass because like if I imagine myself playing this in the car, it's just gonna sound like when your speakers are blown
Yeah.
and it just sounds not
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Or like when your aux cord starts to go out and it like sounds all off.
Crackling.
Well,
No, it's like background.
I didn't mind the vocal processing on.
I
on
loved his
Bud's
vocals
voice.
though.
Yeah.
His cadence in
It's
that
just the beat's got to
was
match
great.
that. The beat's got to match that to couple together. Once
Yeah.
again, coupling's a real thing in sound. You guys may not know this if you're not nerds like we are, but when you're playing this type of shit on a loudspeaker, okay,
I just want to shake my butt.
the
Yeah.
neodynamic cones that are in your speaker are at the top, okay, the subwoofers at the bottom. The sound that you're hearing comes at the top, and if you match those together perfectly, the sound comes together and it couples and basically gives you a big complete sound on the outside. Bob and I had a lot of troubles with this at first in smaller venues.
Oh yeah.
We want
Because we didn't realize
Floodlets, Jamia, what's poppin'?
we didn't
Sorry.
realize
Hi,
the different
beautiful.
degree of speakers that there were. They had 105 degrees, you got 60 by 90 by 60s, all sorts of different stuff. The same thing applies to tracks. You want those things to meet in the middle, so it gives you a full sound.
Exactly, yeah.
And if you don't put them in there like
You have the meat and
correctly, I should
potatoes,
say,
but
yeah.
you need to have it all
You need to have it
correctly
tied
mixed
together.
Where's the
It's
gravy?
like tying a cord around everything and kind of mash it
It's like
together.
having mashed potatoes and putting
What
gravy.
kind of
Yes,
Thanksgiving
you need the
is
gravy.
this?
Boom. I
Listen,
got it.
Potatoes, mashed potatoes,
Ryan
gravy,
says a little bit
warm
of this.
mayonnaise, and a little bit of ice.
Warm mayonnaise.
Put it
You
in a
guys are
cup.
completely right, and with a lot of it, not sure about why you're not hearing the subs. That is a good question.
It could be 'cause they're
people
clipped.
said they heard it on the headphones, so it's really hard to tell.
Word.
Last bit of the story, I made him come up with that all in 3 days just to see if we could do it. Hell,
It was good,
yeah. Luke says sorry for calling you. He thought he didn't know we were still going.
All good.
Biff says it wasn't bad with headphones. I just blocked him. Fuck.
Who did you do what?
I accidentally blocked Biff. Biff, I'm sorry. You can't even see this.
Biff.
Hold on.
hear us,
You're
can
gonna
you?
Nah,
unblock
he's
it.
blocked.
God damn,
So
bro.
did we all?
I'll unblock you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I believe so.
So
The
who's
winner,
That was
an
the winner of
accident.
Tonight,
This shouldn't make that easy.
Who's the winner?
the winner of tonight will remain. Who was it? Well, first of all,
So
I
our
need to
featured
tell this up. Hold up,
host
hold up.
tonight.
Hold up.
That's a song I'd play in the Focus. Not in the concert.
Wait, give me a second. Let me just think about this. 24, 25, 18, that'd be 35. That would be 43 divided by 5
He's getting his toes out. Hold on.
would be 8 points. All right, 8.2. So then we got that one, and then we got 8 points.
Oh, I got that one.
What?
All right.
3. So by literally like by a 0.1 of a score, I should say, a percentage of a total. 0.1 of a total.
Half of a total.
Kim Kerwin,
Woo!
Burn got 8.2.
Beautiful.
2.5 Brains, Old Hills got 8.3. They
So,
will be.
so close.
They will be the winner of tonight.
You'll be on the featured post. That's awesome.
And listen, I'm gonna defend Ethan on something. I know this is.
I didn't mean to block you.
I'm gonna defend Ethan
We
on
love
something.
Ethan. He works so
We
hard.
have been busy as fuck.
We
It's been
really have.
nonstop 3 weeks of work. To the point
Gigs
to where
on gigs on gigs
when
on
we're not
gigs.
working, we feel like we feel guilty about it.
And
Because there's
Ethan
always
works his butt
something.
off for the
and,
show, even.
Biff, you're unbanned.
and Ethan has been
Welcome
trying
back, Biff.
multiple
Sorry,
times
that was
to get this shit
our bad.
done. And we keep throwing shit at him that he has to do as well, which is
There's a lot going on.
it's not his fault they're not done
No,
yet.
If you
it's
guys sent me more, like, I don't know, trinkets, maybe candy, that'd be nice.
Energy drinks.
Keychains, more socks.
Porn.
Ethan's sock game is fucked
Porn.
up.
He needs
Actually,
more
Somebody
socks.
keeps shitting in the
I'm gonna
socks,
wager
man.
that Ethan has 2 different color socks on right now.
It's because Paul shits in his socks and his plate.
They're different kinds.
They're different kinds, but they're the same,
Same
color.
color.
Anyways.
Well,
That's
So we
lucky.
apologize.
That is
They
lucky.
apologize. We'll get it figured
That is
out.
lucky.
It's fine.
I don't pay attention
Ethan's
to
always wearing
what
a
color
black,
socks I
white, gray
wear.
sock on one foot, and then the opposite is always
Because I'm
something
half
else.
black, half white. It's a symbol of my
You know, man.
personality.
okay.
I stand with you.
All right, so our special guest, Miss Julia Roberts. Thank you so much
you.
for
All the way from Minnesota.
Yes.
I just want to tell you, you're a fantastic host.
Thank you.
Best host.
Did you just win the...
As per usual, the beautiful Taylor McCarty.
Taylor!
Thank
Yes.
Love you.
Thank you so much. I
Yes.
love you as well. My name is Paulie G.
It's your boy Ethan.
And I'm Bob.
Thank you so
We'll
much for
see
joining
you
us
on
the club. We'll see
Monday.
you next time on Monday. We got a weekend to prepare for you, and
And if you guys are in Rapid,
Come
come
sing
join us
karaoke.
at Cheers
Come sing
or
karaoke.
445
oh,
tonight.
Yeah.
and shit, and God damn it, I didn't send that flyer to you.
Oh, and you can meet us. We're going to go
Our boy,
downtown.
our boy at
we're
the
gonna be there.
VFW tomorrow
Oh,
night,
that's
yes.
right.
That's
If
right.
you want to
Yeah,
catch some live
tomorrow.
BMW
music,
tomorrow night,
Trey
9
Schlatt, I
p.m.
think is
One of the
gonna
best
be one
sound
or
guys
something.
that we know. Period. Josh Marquis will be running sound for that.
yes. Yes.
And you
You
can
gotta
meet
check it
us.
out. God damn it!
Missed it.
I feel so shitty because I had
It's
this whole
great.
plan.
It's fine. Come see
All
us
right.
at 445.
We'll see you guys next
445,
time. Until
cheers
then,
tonight.
You know, plug yourself.
Thanks.
Entertainment.
Him.